Hey, I'm with it. I just want to tell my side of the story. There's other ways than being on the streets. You got a lot of people make a lot of sacrifice into their music. Why not make a lot of sacrifice and want to go somewhere with football if you didn't went to college? I just want to tell my side of the story. The underdog story.
Go. Alright, what is going on, y'all? We are here with another episode of the interview. And tonight, man, we got my boy, Venchez.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk with him tonight, man. He's a semi-pro athlete, been doing it for a while now. I've been following him. Y'all should as well. And we're going to get into this interview. You know, we just want to kind of dive into it. Like, you know, if you had a decision to make, the streets or doing something better for yourself, what would you choose? How would you invest in yourself and how would you move forward? So as we get into it, man, I'm going to let you go ahead and lead the floor, man. Talk about yourself a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. My name Venchez Ingram. I started when I was 26 doing the semi-pro. You know, like, it was just a passion of mine because when I was at Alcoa, I got cut. I got suspended for 8 games. That was like, whoa, for missing practice?
Whoa.
My senior year, so it's like, not a lot of people know about me because I'm not really well known. Like, I'm always on the table. I don't really just put myself out there a lot. So, like I said, like, music wise, if you know, like I said, I praise you about what you do. You invested your time in this stuff. Like, anything you do in your life, and anything, always think about, like, what you want to do with your life.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that, I'm going to say this again. What you want to do. I spent like about $2 something on this help. About $2 something. Invested in myself. Like you think about the artists.
Mm-hmm.
Underground rappers. They got a regular job. They get up every day. They take most of their money. They might pay some on the bills. Some go to their CDs, their microphone, or whatever do. Laptop, buying a beat. Probably spend a lot of money on lead, pencil, notebooks. I used to do that before I even thought about semi-pro. I used to just spend time writing to myself, trying to figure out what kind of music. And now I started getting into a little bit of making beats, and didn't really know well a little bit. So, there's 2 people my mom and my family mentioned about this.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 cousins that used to be in the NFL, Dale and Jake Reed, Dale Carter and Jake Reed. Not a lot of people know. I'm not gonna use their name like, oh, he just said, no, they my cousin. Cause I guess how I found out about semi-pro, I went on their page, I seen Dale Carter. So if you're familiar with Dale or Jake Reed, they played in the NFL if you're familiar with them.
Not too familiar, but I got
But a lot of folks around here know about them because they went to New Canada, I guess. You know, keep it short and something like that.
so, heroes. Yeah.
So, I was on Facebook, I reached out to him, talked to him. He said, yeah, I know your mom. Yeah, me and my mom go way back. Mm-hmm. So I talked to him about football here and there. So, you know me, I'm browsing through your profile. I'm just looking for it. The only closest team that they got me in the semi-pro, I heard this team called the Rockdale Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so when I reached out to the Rockdale Rams, they said they ain't the Rams no more, they the Georgia Blitz. That's how I started off there. Back then, when I was 26, probably 25, going into the spring season, mm-hmm. It was 2015, I think. I think it was 2015, 2016, going into the spring season. Going into spring season, I'm turning 26, I think. Mm-hmm. My birthday yesterday. You know,
Happy birthday.
I'm 31, so I'm 31. Yeah. I'm gonna say it again. Dang, I'm 31. That
right
joke, right behind you. Like that joke hitting me.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm looking at it about like the older I get, I gotta take care of my body because I want to keep playing. I really do want to keep playing.
Yeah.
I mean, you playing for free. It ain't like I'm coming with a endorsement deal. The main thing before I say is quit. Before I quit this, quit it. I just want to have one opportunity to play overseas or just say I made it to the big stage. Right. Because I can name a long list of teams in the semi-pro. You got the Georgia Cardinals, the Metro Atlanta Horsemen. Well, they used to be Riverdale Spartans, but after that incident happened, they just shut down. That was my team when I was with them. But I got cut. When that happened, I told my mom, like, well, how I got cut from that team? Transportation issue. You know, my golfer, you know, I love my golfer that he would go out here away from me, but after that, you know, he had other stuff going on. And I got released, and I joke about it, so I got released by a team for free. You know, I joke about it. I know I still show respect. Should I shout out to Charlie Jolly? You know what I'm saying? He was the owner of the team. I respect his team a lot. Shout out to Charlie. You know, when I seen that incident, what happened out there at Lenoia Park, that shootout, one of my teammates I'm friends with on Facebook, I heard what happened to him. He had to stop playing football because someone bullet ricocheted off his shoulder pad hit him in the net, not like literally hit the net, but he had to stop playing.
Okay.
Hit his corner ball, but it kind of like damaged something. But he was done. He was a line. That boy was a solid line.
Mm-hmm.
He said he used to play linebacker for Clemson University, but that was back in the day. And guess what? I found out
Right.
I'm older than him. I'm like, whoa, dude, you look like you're older than me, but I was like, nah, man, I'm 26. Boy, you solid big. You're a solid country white boy. Country solid white boy. You know what happened to him when I heard that? That was so I said, what made me got into want to play football again? Cause I always talk to my mom and my family. I want to get back out there and play one more time.
Yeah.
So I sat in the bathroom. You got a half a. I sat in the bathroom. I said that thing. I was talking to God. I just want one more opportunity before I get old. I just want one more opportunity. Cause I don't want to be out here just running around. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, I found a team. I told my brother about it. I started talking to Dale, my cousin. I talked to him about it. We talked about the family stuff, whatever, a little bit of football, so, asking for a little advice. So I scrolled down his page. The closest team was in Conyers for me. But they changed their name because the Rock Down Rounds at that time kind of broke up. But they had a fruit couple players when they reformed to the Georgia Blitz. That's how I started off with them. My 26-year-old self, 25 or 26-year-old self, will always brag on Facebook, but I'm gonna be the best running back at semi-pro. Like, in that getting into, I'm gonna have that confidence. You gotta brag about yourself. You gotta have that attitude. But recently, now I kind of slowed down home myself. Like, I ain't did nothing really. It was a struggle. When I got into it, it was a struggle for me because just learning. It's not backyard football. It's totally different from backyard football. Like you remember, you already know me and Jamal and Gabriel we used to get together. I'm talking about Gabriel too, man. That guy right there is a natural football IQ. Is crazy. And I praise Gabriel. Anything I do, I try to reach out to people like, hey, bro, you want to come? The first time I met the Georgia Blitz, came to Georgia Blitz, I would try to tag everybody. I think I tagged you in it, like, hey, bro, they having a tryout.
Yeah.
So my biggest dream is like, let's say I'm 35, I want one more time to play with my brothers. One more time, like Jamal, maybe Monte, Gabriel, George, Roberto, Robert, Tony. Just reach out to anybody like, hey, bro, let's do it one more time. Just one more time. I just want that dream.
I feel it.
Yeah, let's play together. Like we do in Mountain View, we get together. Because like I said, in backyard football, we would play against I think we played against every place. We would go play at Livingston Elementary. Even we even hopped over on Sharp Stadium just to play on that football. I wasn't even there. I was like, no, we were wow. We go, you know what I'm saying?
So what he's saying is, a while back, we just all got together one day. I forgot. I think Tony the one that started it up.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey man, let's go have a turkey bowl on Thanksgiving or whatever." I'm like, "Shoot!" I'm like, "Man, I'm off the couch, man." I said, "All right, I'll come." And I think this was like, what, 2013?
Yeah, I was 23.
Yeah.
That's a long time, man.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, it's like a lot of stuff has changed. Man, I look back and I smile. That was the funniest moment for me because it was really funny. It was one moment we got together at Veteran. We went to the Veteran Memorial Field to play football. I hopped over the fence again and played football. I mean, it was so funny how Jamal was like, I got this, mama. I heard one guy in the background saying, I would never talk crazy to my mom like that. My mom ain't gonna hop over that fence and whoop my I wouldn't say that how I'm talking. Like, he was talking about, black muscle will hop over the fence. I was glad my mom ain't gonna hop over the fence to come chase me down the field. I'm not looking back. I know she's just swinging that belt. Like, what you said to me, boy? I told you to be careful.
It's over with. The moms get super foul when you say something strange to them.
Don't tell me that, man. Cause I remember my auntie had grabbed my foot, swing around. You been on a roller coaster, right? When they grab you and just start swinging you around, I'm like, yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts.
Man.
I was like, nah, I'm big now. You can't whoop me no more. What you say, boy? I maybe come through the screen. But yeah, let me get back. 26, it was rough for me in semi-pro. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing with guys like, but anybody who's saying anything bad about semi-pro, like, I'm wasting my time. That guy's 47. All right. That guy's 35. Been playing since the 80s.
So, I mean, what's the cap on that as far as being a semi-pro? Like, it's nothing like NFL. You just play as long as you...
Yeah, they call it developmental league. Like, development, it's like you just play for fun. All right, you got some coaches who got connection to some scouts. Mm-hmm. They can try their best to get you to where you need to be at. And yeah, when I was with the Riverdale Spartan, this dude brought an NFL scout who worked with the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Then when the XFL, this was before the coronavirus. Cause that's when I was talking to Gabriel about this. And then we had a when the XFL was talking about coming out, I think it was when Michael Vick was supposed to be a head coach. Now the XFL, it was my second year with the Georgia Dogs in Marietta. Now I'm gonna tell you how much I love football. I travel. I just don't just play around here because when the Georgia Blitz disbanded, cause we merged with another team, we was trying to merge it. And semi-pro, I'm gonna give you about that right there. Teams will merge with each other if two owners and coaches get together. Sometimes it don't work. So the Georgia Blitz, my second year was supposed to be my second year with the Georgia Blitz. Around 2017, we were going into 2018 spring season. It was the team called the North Georgia Gladiators came down here, and we merged with them. Under the new head coach, their plan was the Georgia Blitz would be the summer league team, and the North Georgia Gladiators would be the spring team. And you got guys talking about, man, I'm not traveling all the way to Kanye. That's 48 minutes away or 50 minutes away. I'm not coming right here. Yeah. Because the owner stayed down here. And after that, we supposed to have a scrimmage game. Another team, I came late. I said, what's going on? So next time I get on the team page, they're talking about they're disbanding. We about to end this. I said, what I'm going to do now, man? I'll take away. This is all I got. So I've been away from football. So this was before I even got a car. I had my first truck. My godfather gave me, my brother, a truck. I was driving around with it. This was before I even officially got me a decent car. And when I was sitting here, like I was dealing with some personal stuff in my relationship. And it's like I sat there on my bed when I'm talking to God. I was just sitting there thinking like, I'm hearing all this negativity from her, all these negativities and things like that. I said, and then that's when I came across the Georgia Dog. I reached out to the coach, talk to him. The owner / coach reached out to him. Then I put in the address. I was like, man, I told him this one I had a car. I would reach and say, I give you gas money if you could take me to Marietta. Now this is a blessing right here. My godfather gave me a truck. I took that S10 94 up to Marietta. Played for the Georgia Dogs. Went to their first trial. I took that one. I took the back way going through Oxford. Took that back way because I was determined. Yeah. It's just like my mom said, you can't tell V nothing. V's going, whatever V set his mind to, you can't not tell me nothing. I took that truck till it finally died. I'm going to work. You think about it, like getting up for work, getting aside to go to practice. What got me into it, this ain't my first helmet, this is my second helmet I got. My first helmet I gave it to another team. I told them to give it to me at the end of the season, but I wasn't tripping about it. You can have it. So when I got to the Georgia Blitz, go back to the Georgia Blitz, because I should have explained that better. When I got them, I'm thinking like any other guy who comes to semi-pro, we get paid for this? Oh no, you just playing. You gotta pay your dues. Pay that helps out go towards the team for the jersey, the referee. So pretty much like a dark red league. So you doing that like I said, you know what? Whatever y'all ask me, all right, coach, you want me to help you pay for this team? Okay, got you. How much? Oh, here you go. I wasn't making money like that. My first job was at SKC. I was working 2 days. People be like, people get up in the morning. I used to stay in Oxford. I used to walk to SKC. Get up in the morning. Even walked in the rain, soaking wet to go to my job.
What you talking about? I know where SKC is at.
Yeah, I walk. And people would say, man, they need to hire this man. And it's like I said, what made me so different from everybody else? If these guys can do this, I was determined. Even though I show up late to work, still get there, in the rain, soaking wet, still, my job was to clean up for 2 days. Even then, 3 days. The only time I got excited, then when I was really trying to save some money to get a car like, I got to do this. So, when I got with the Blitz, and I was like, man, I'm making $54. Sometimes work 3 days, $60. Even though they gave me extra overtime, I was like, man, I gotta find another job. That's how I ended up at contract packaging. Cause I sat there and think about, cause a buddy of mine, he my cousin, another family member. I'm shout out to Flop. He the one who put me onto that job. All right. Quest Brown, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say all his name, whatever. But he the one like, bro, you need to leave that job, come where I'm at. That's when I sat there and thought about, cause me, like loyalty is like whatever I'm at, I gotta sit there and think about before I make the choice to leave. So I thought about, man, I'm playing football. I need this money to get the equipment. That when I first got there, people said I worked at my job at contract packaging. They gave me so many nicknames. But first, it's a Mexican dude. I call it Durant. When I first got there, my name is Venchez. Sanchez. I was like, nah, it's Venchez. No, your name is Venchez. Then when they like you, they give you a nickname.
Yeah, that's your nickname.
If they like you, they gonna give you a nickname at contract packaging. I know a lot of people leave the job. I stayed there because I need the money for shoulder pads, cleats. My first check, when I first worked it, for them 10 hours, man, first it was just like, I know I'm solid, but it was like, shit. My name was Sanchez. I had my supervisor one-on-one. You thought about firing me? He thought, yeah, but somebody told me to give you a chance. And once you give me a chance, that made me feel, I thought you was, in a funny way, inside me and my supervisor talk. At first I thought you was gay. I was like, what? What they gotta do with you working? Because I didn't talk. And at first, my dread wasn't long than when I first got there, I shaded up. I was like, yeah, you know, when I'm at a new job, I do zone out. At first, I thought you was gay because you always stare at people. And then I thought you was retarded because I was doing this. Because, like, when I'm at work, I'm zoning out. And I thought about firing you, but when somebody told me to give you a chance, I found out a year later you was a good-ass worker. So I've been there for 5 years as semi-pro. I've been there for 5 years. It was funny. And then, like I said, my nickname went from Sanchez, Samson from the Bible, Hercules. They'd be like, Hercules, we need you. When they took me to this farm over there for our job, we was cleaning up a farmhouse. The guys in the background, like, I'm just sitting there zoning out. I was like, I want the job over with. It was something stuck in the ground, like this plastic thing. I went in there, lifted up. First, it was just Durant, my buddy Mike, and Charles. We lifted up. Then also, I got frustrated. I just started pulling my body under this little plastic thing. It was stuck in the ground. I'm pushing out, and all of them start like, that's how my name Hercules came about. I just started pushing it out the ground, and it's like boom, whatever. It was like a little plastic thing, but it was, you could tell by like an inch thick under the ground. I pushed out of the way, and somebody in the background I said, that's a year of not getting none. That boy strong as hell. I heard him like, what?
Yeah, that's how I be. Anytime somebody overly strong, like, man, he beat some cheeks, man. It's been a minute.
When he said that, I was like, wait a minute, hold on, man. Look, we ain't gonna discuss this right now. We trying to do a job. I'm trying to get this over with. Yeah. We cleaned up this farmhouse. We cleaned this out. I put my shoulder into it, lifted up, started pushing out the ground. And somebody said, yep, that's a year of not getting enough for a good man. I was like, it's like, wait a minute. And just to do it, my old job, not my old job, the job, they call him Rambo. When you shake his hand, just a soft hand, he squeezed my hand. I'm like, God damn, Rambo, you strong as hell. And he was a solid, big Mexican dude. Yeah. He be like, hey, my friend, come here, about that. Hey, how you doing, friend? You good? You good? Hey, you want some chicken? I'm like, God damn. I told somebody, I wouldn't even get mad if he called me the N-word, but that's one mother, that's a...
Oh, hey, you want a big guy, yeah.
Yeah, and then it was these, I think it was 600-pound rolls. They were trying to see who could pick up these rolls. Rambo had no problem. Hey, how you doing? Will, come here. Hold on. The supervisor was like, you ain't gonna kill me, big guy. And then I tried to be my ignorant self. I got it half up to my ankle. And they said, if that thing would have rolled back on his ass, he done. I said, I got it right here, yeah. But Rambo got it uphill.
Right.
It's like, God dang, like, just a strong, I'm looking at it like,
man, sometimes you just got to pick and choose your battles.
Yeah, I was like, so that's how my other name at my job came, Hercules, because it's like this. If they, anything that's heavy, I was like 26, 27, I was lifting heavy stuff just for fun because it kept me bounded. Like, football keep me bound. I'm not out there like my mom said, boy, I feel like you're taking time. Don't worry about it. I'm not crazy. It's just, you always find balance in music, whatever you like to do. You know what I'm saying? I just like, yeah, it's just something, it's just like, I don't want to say like a therapy, or how you want to say it to me.
Yeah. So,
Hercules, we need you. Every time I'll be like, man, I'm tired. I'll be like, Hercules, we need you. Samson, we need you. Get this right here. I'll be like this. Where y'all want me to put it? I ain't gonna say it was like heavy, like, you know, like, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna lift that couch up. You know, but it's heavy. They'd be like the older cats in my job, like, we need you. Can you get this? I put the other side. God damn, that boy's strong. One guy said, he don't know his own strength. But I zone out sometimes, just zone out like a little bit. Like, my favorite, I zone out at work, because I just be like thinking about other stuff. I'm ready to go home, man. I'm tired of working, man. I can't keep doing this stuff. Like, next minute, I do something. They be like, B, what you doing? I'm like, oh, damn. I was like, bro, you don't know your own strength sometimes. I was like, nah, I ain't. That's why I said, it's kind of crazy. Like, I be noticing, but like, I'm 50 like I be noticing what I'm doing, but sometimes my mind be somewhere else. Like, I be like, at work. So with the Georgia Blitz, I never really got a chance to show this. One time we did some hidden drills. I guess they noticed that I had strong legs for my size. Cause at the time when I got in, I was high school. I was 185. I know you remember it, cause Jamal hit me in my chest every time we got weight room. I used to walk around like everybody said. I hate when people come to me that like, dang, B, your chest used to be out there. Now your chest got small. What the? I used to walk around like that, and sometimes I don't even notice it. Like at my job, people would be like, man, I'm tired. You walking around like you this and like sometimes I be like I said, I be zoned out. Sometimes that's just how I normally walk, or I don't be acknowledging what I'm doing. Like I don't be doing this on purpose. So if the hidden drills we did, I had got the ball. The defensive end, they call him Greg something. He a cool dude, Greg something. I think staying kinds with him. So they gave me the ball. All you hear was smack. They talking about 5 or 10 minutes to take me down. I said, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and fall down. Well, I hear the coach in the background. God damn, that boy got some strong ass legs. You know, you still somebody else. You can't. He dragging his leg. I'm still standing like this. I'm talking about my legs. It's talking about 15 minutes to push me back. He's like, damn, that boy got some strong ass legs. But y'all don't use me. Like that was my first time. I ain't gonna lie. I got emotional about that when the season got just coming in the spring season. I showed up to practice, paid all my dues for my jersey, that I was dedicated to this stuff. It made me kind of emotional and mad about it, because, you know, you say you're going to let me play. I show up. I show up to practice. Even if I'm late, I show up. And then, that moment I was with that team, the coach looked me dead in my eye. You know, like in semi-pro, you got guys like, hey, coach, put me in. Being that ear, like, hey, coach, put me in.
Right.
What about the hard-working guys like us? We always show up. That's why I say it was a struggle for me. I took that jump personal because you said you're going to put me in the game. Let me show you what I do. The third game of the season, we went 3-0. We beat the team, the North Georgia Steelers in that league. We beat them. They put me in the game one time. I got in the game. Then when my brother caught his first pass, no, he dropped his first pass. They threw him, Gabriel was in the game. That's when I got Gabriel, Jamal, and George on there. That's why I said I want to have one more time to play with my brothers again. Gabriel threw that ball. D hit that rock. D had a clear lane. I saw the emotion in D's face. Like, you know, funny stuff. It's like D caught the ball fall. I'm talking about we had it. We still won the game, but we could have added 1 point. D, my brother D had it. Ball fall out of his hand. You know how that emotional moment. You grab the helmet. Everybody tell him, calm down, bro. You got one more play. I'm talking about my bro going to take the helmet and hit the shit.
Yeah.
That was the play right there. I said, you know, let's say that for my little brother. I support my little brother too. And he went from playing receiver, wanted to play quarterback. Now he on the line. I got some videos, little clips on Instagram. You just got to look through it. You got to look through it because my brother played DN for his size. I feel like he could be an outside linebacker or a strong safety, but he said he want to get on that line because he want to use his speed a little bit. I seen my brother begin back there. My brother get back there.
Yeah.
That one play when he dived at the quarterback, and one dude was holding him, he still dived at the quarterback. The quarterback got the ball off. I don't know if it was an incomplete pass, but I ain't watching after the play. I'm watching what my brother doing. I always watch what, if I bring a person onto a football team, I want to see their technique, what they doing, because I feel like, I love football a lot. One day, if I get into scouting and get into a program and recruit or get in the business of recruiting, I always want to look for that talent because I want people to be like, I like this kid right here. He got so much potential. Like, I could say for Jermaine Dickerson. But I'm going to talk to him because I got to get to the story with the Blitz. I'm talking about a lot of stuff. I got so much to say because it's amazing because, like I said, I'm still blessed to have that opportunity to do it because this is what I want to do. I want to go a lot of places. I know I might not have that name ringing in the street. Like, you see my name. My name just kind of basic. You know, I don't really do nothing.
What is basic about your name?
It's like, my name is Venchez Ramon Ingram.
What is basic about that?
I'm just saying, like, my name don't really ring the bells a lot. Like, oh, yeah.
My name is Vincent Big D. My shit is generic as hell. And you talk about your name.
I'm just saying on the street, right? My name is like, I'm under the radar. It's just like I post pictures here that if I have any highlights of me, like if I get any highlights of what I do in semi-pro, I post, like, I got the ball, running.
Yeah.
You know. When I was with the Georgia Blitz, it was kind of emotional because I had that dude look me in my eye. I'm always say I was third string. Cause like I said, I struggled my first year in semi-pro. I didn't. They want you as a running back to do this. I'm so used to kicking my leg back to get the ball. They said don't do that. First you got to do this. I had other running backs showing me you can't kick your leg back to take off. You want to do it. I was struggling with that. Then with semi-pro, you ain't gonna have the A1 linemen. If you find a big dude, say, hey, we need you on that line. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube about semi-pro. The linemen, you might have one or two linemen that A1 refs on just because they big for no reason. All that they don't know the technique. So
right.
That's why we always run the wishbones or spread triples and all them plays. The quarterback being shotgun to give him enough time. Cause if he be on the center, if you look at the linemen he got, right. They back there. So that's why I know since semi-pro, the guys who play receivers or tight ends a little bit, they be on the defensive end, the edge rushers. Because they use those small fast guys to get a pass on linemen. Because it's like, man, it's kind of crazy. But the best team who got the best offensive lineman in semi-pro is the Metro Atlanta Horsemen. Those guys right there. Like I told my brother, when we got to the Riverdale Spartans, but their name was the North Clinton. They changed their name, but I'm going to say the old Riverdale Spartans. I told D, we got the Metro Atlanta Horsemen. Watch game on, watch them films, study your technique as a defense end. He said, I don't care, man. I run fast. Them boys look like they need to be. Like I look at every guy in semi-pro, like, what do you did? Why you not in the pros? Or the Horsemen linemen are like solid. Like I remember my first year with the Georgia Dogs when I went to Mariota. We made it to the first round of the playoff. The Horsemen, they ain't blow us out. It was a close game. So I like to play outside lineman to use my speed a little bit because I like to just run around. Because if I don't get that running back, put me on outside linebacker. I mean, I'm physical enough to get past him. They put me up against one of them Horsemen linemen. I just looked at him like I ain't running heads up with him because I know if he ain't going, right, he ain't gonna take me on that kind of roll. So I was like, okay, this lineman, that's me. I'm gonna try to use my ability because he is not gonna grab me and take me to the sideline and pancake me and brag about it. And I'm on the trash talking page. I'm on a semi-trash talking page. Them guys reckless on that.
I think Marcus did that. I think Marcus played for the Horsemen. He's one of my coworkers. I think he did that to somebody one time, grabbed my ass and just sandwiched him. I was like, dang, Marcus, come on, man.
Oh, what's his last name?
Crawford.
Marcus Crawford?
Yeah, because I talked to him about him before. He knew about you.
Oh, yeah. I know, because we played with the Georgia Blitz. And man. Yeah, his brother, he a light-skinned dude? Tall? Yeah. All right, not his short brother. Oh, yeah, he did, yeah, he played cornerback. Yeah, that one, after the Georgia Blitz, pretty much, let me get back to the Georgia Blitz. I need to, because it's like, I'm going to make a movie out of this. I got a story. I played with Marcus before, with the Georgia Blitz, and them guys been around for a long time with the Rock Down Rock. I wish I was there. I hear him at the end of the practice was always talking about, JJ said this right here, semi-pro starting to get watered down, and then I started listening to the old cats, who did the semi-pro on the Tri-Town page. Like, you got let's talk about the old school team. You had the Atlanta Primes, or I think the South Atlanta Raiders. They came back in 2018, but some coaches issues for finesse game, pretty much. I'm hearing that the finesse game. And guys like, I gave you my money, and we get these regular jerseys, they fall apart, and they disappear. The South Atlanta Raiders, the Atlanta Primes, North Georgia Bulldogs. What's another team I heard of? The Steam, the Aggressive. It's some of the teams, the Crush from Tennessee. Like these old school teams that been around in 2012, 2000. I was like, I asked JJ, I picked the wrong time coming there. I came in when I was like 25, 26. He said, nah, semi-pro still good. It getting watered down. I would say favoritism or certain players coming in. If I'm paying my due, if the team say pay $100 so that it could go towards the team, I'm gonna pay $100. If it say $200, okay, I'm gonna pay $200 to go toward it. I want me a 5 fitted jersey. You know what I'm saying? I could just take a pose with the teams or whatever. You know.
So I want you to speak on that real quick as far as the dues and everything like that. Yeah. You said y'all don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
But you put money into the team.
Yeah.
So how much? I guess what's the budget like for a semi-pro athlete?
The budget. Some will put much like this. You know. We all know we got kids, responsibility and stuff like that. But if you love football, that's why I said you got to make them sacrifice. Like, I spent money on this.
Mm-hmm.
So the budget on it, I can say like this. Okay, it go towards the field. Referee, you got to pay the referee because they come out their way to coach again. Sometimes you got to pick certain referees because some referees just try to get a check to throw the game. There could be a guy who had a clean play, flag holding, and the cost of insurance. Because like I said, when we playing football, then these guys out there, I can say, okay, I'm gonna give you one guy right, Jeff Coleman, and this dude named Hulk. And when they on, I said, I'm glad I play on the same team with them because every time they get on field, every time you hear some helmet, that's a dude on the sideline laying on the ground.
Jesus.
These guys right here, that's what they always talk about the rock down around because they said they had hitters. I'm like, damn, how much is insurance for the team? So I say, like, for my size and the person that I'm playing with killers. I'm playing with killers. I got hit. I told me, when I was with the Riverdale Spark, yes, I got clapped back before. And when I got blindsided, I got back ready to fight. This was when I was with the Riverdale Spartans playing against a team called the Tennessee Tribe. I don't know if you've seen this meme. When the guy caught an interception, it was on World Star. This dude caught the ball. He ran it back. He tripped. Somebody shot like they shot a gun. He tripped. Ever since it started on the Trash Talk page, then all of a sudden it leaked out to ESPN, the World Star. One of my teammates made it famous. We like, oh, snap, my brother made it famous. He, that little meme, they shot him in the back. He tripped, and then he phoned. Then the guy returned it back. In that game, I got clapped back. And then when he got clapped back, you know how you saw somebody sneak you get ready to fight, trying to see this.
Right.
So on kickoff, most of the time I send my year, like I might say career or whatever. I ain't,
I'm looking at your resume right here.
Yeah. I started off on special team because just starting off. You know what I'm saying? I'm competing with other running backs. So that's why I say it was a struggle to me. Now I feel like I'm on a new team now. I'm getting looked at. I'm getting more looked at like, shoot, I'm going up with a bang. Off of kickoff, I'm running up the field. I see something coming. I always told myself, because this ain't the first time somebody tried to clap back me. I seen him do, I was jogging, off kickoff, I ain't running down the field, I'm just jogging. I see him from the right side. Bro, this dude we went to Alabama. He's like, oh, bro, I almost got you, bro, but it's all good. I'm gonna clap back your ass, bro. Like, yeah. I'm like, God damn, y'all. I'm like, no, so you really gonna take a back? That let me know you was sleeping me out there in the street.
Yeah.
So when I got a kickoff, I always stay in the middle, like, okay, in kickoff, you got like 5 guys on the side. I always try to be in the middle, because I know that we had the nastiest kickoff, because you think about all the speed running up the field. Boy, we'll get that ball down the field. You got everybody coming at you. So I'm running down that field. I'm like, okay. So I see this guy came and just, my reaction was like, bro, you better dodge that. I see him, but I was like, oh, it's too late. Bah! I'm going like this, roll off on the ground. But the first thing I went from football player to I'm ready to hit. I looked at the opposite team. The dude standing right behind me. Clap back. I'm turning around looking at the other two dudes. They like, yeah. And then when they see me did this, they dropped their hands looking around like, I'm like, which one of y'all clap back me? And then when I got to the sideline, I found out it was number 13. I called out the wrong dude. Coach, man, he said, Coach tell us, no question on the sideline. I'm like, man, that go that nigga right there, 81, 88, clap back me and whatever. And he's like, what's wrong with you? Man, I'm seeing bottom at the field. That one I said it feel like it wore down because a lot of dudes on semi-pro with the shootouts and stuff like that take a lot of pressure. I felt like I was going. The owner of the coach had to whoop my ass at the end of that game. I was about to throw that game away that time. That's the first time I got clapped back, and it made me feel some type of way. Like Jamal did say that it's hard enough to be out, but that more I kind of took that like disrespect right there. This is football. Like I took that like because. I don't know how to respond to that reaction. Like, I had got clapped back in high school, just, running. A lineman came and hit me, but that right there was disrespectful. This man came, that song by Miley Cyrus, or how you want to say, he came in like a rocket ship. And all that I know, I'm running, my feet going backwards. I'm like, God, what the hell? I see him. My reaction, I seen him. Went backwards on the Georgia Blitz. The coach looked me in my eye. And in semi-pro, I hate about it because you got guys be whispering to coach ears. I always say like, hey, coach, put me in the game, coach. Let me talk that route. I came in semi-pro, want to play running back. I came in this stuff for a reason to play running back. He looked me in my eye and chose another guy who played on defense and put him back there. Everybody be like, V, you didn't get the ball yet? That's what you running about? Nah. My favorite number is 32. And And guess what my brother explained to me when my daughter was born? My daughter was born March 2nd. My favorite number is 32. March 2nd. I don't really talk about my family stuff, mention much about my daughter, unless I see her, take a picture here and there. But most I just keep my personal life where you see it, or unless I mention it, I have a child. It's not.
Because I didn't even know you had a kid, man.
Yeah, that's just my personal lifestyle. Like I keep it just to myself. I don't really talk about much of what goes on, unless I'm mad at my relationship or something. Like I gotta learn that. Like not it don't. That's why I feel like I kind of fell off a little bit because I worry so much when I go up the road to travel. So I'm gonna get to that when I start getting with that first year I'm semi-pro with the Georgia Blitz. It was kind of hard for me, and then after that, I think our second year with the Georgia Blitz, we was supposed to merge with the team. That didn't work out, so all that it just went so different. I got a new job working in contract packaging. I tell people I played semi-pro football. I was bragging about it my first year with this team. First year, I'm always saying my rookie year, and all this. But, I was here and there bragging about on football. Here and there post pictures about what's going on. Share posters about this our game, this our game. So I did got in the game, my third game. They gave me the ball. We're gonna let you run the ball. We was in Carterville, Georgia. I will talk about them too, cause I went to them. That was an hour job when I just got the ball. That's why I said it's hard to bring me down. You got to hit my legs, but not tear my ACL. You just formally tackle right. There was a solid lineman. Got the ball, ran in the hole. Only thing, like I said, you heard smack. He clogged up the line. He stopped me, but then his other buddy, I played on the same team with his other buddy, tall Mexican. He grabbed me trying to strip the ball. It took their team, most of my team trying to push, push back and forth, you got your line trying to push. I'm trying to still push back, but, they got me. They stopped my momentum. Like Jamal, I'm grateful for Jamal Tony. He always say JTP, Jamal Tony Production. And everybody who under him, for Jamal, I praise him because, Jamal helped me out a little bit. When we grow up, man, I always worked out with him. He tell me this is what I do. Cause back then, I wasn't really the top shape of myself.
Tony was a beast.
Yeah, Jamal was that.
Yeah.
He ran me over one time backyard, so we played football. So I seen him. I was scared of him. I was scared. On my side, I was like, man, that man gonna drop his shoulders. When I try to run up into Jamal, only thing I know, I was like, man, and then I rolled up, I stand on the knee like a Superman stands. Like I stand on my knee, I looked at Jamal, and he rubbing in your face. He had that ball, oh, and stopped. Yeah. He like, oh, truck you. I was like, man, I just looked at him like,
Tony gonna let you hear it.
He don't let it. You right.
Yeah,
I was like, and like you can't tackle Jamal one-on-one. You got to plainly tackle him, gang tackle him. You just can't just be like. Then you know what I'm saying? Like I shot Monte. Monte. We all play with each other. Gabriel. I'm gonna talk about Gabriel. So with the Georgia Blitz, when I had that ran, there was one carry. That was it. They ain't talking about the game. D showed out. Gabriel showed out. Jamal was on the team. Showed out. Jamal ran somebody out there in semi-pro. Broke somebody's helmet.
Yeah.
Jamal, they gave Jamal. He wore number 4. They gave Jamal the ball. Bah! All that piece of this man's helmet fell apart. I'm like, Jamal putting in that work out there in the field.
Right.
He was putting that work. I was like, man, that man right there need to go somewhere. He need to this right here is free. So, but after that, when the second year of the Georgia Blitz fell apart, just trying to merge from another team, that didn't work out. So, been away from football. I was like, man, okay. They try to bring back the rock down round. This before I even came across the Georgia Dogs. At that time, I still didn't have a car, and I was trying to find a team. So when they try to bring back the rock down round for a 4th year, I went and tried that one. Then same day, another coach came out of nowhere. He coached Woods for it's supposed to be the rock down round. And then it's calling about they're talking about merging with another team, but he took most of them players from the rock down round. So again, they called Rampage something. It had a cowboy logo or something. The Outlaws. I was like, okay, anybody want to come for us to go to the league merge with another team? So I went there, but I thought about it, I was like, you know what? They was talking about practicing on weekday, how my work schedule is. I talked to him about how my work schedule is. He said, well, you can't cut it if you can't come. So I said, all right, But after that 2016, that 2017, I think around that time, the Blitz was gone. The Rock that Round was trying to make a comeback. That faded away again. And it was another team once we went over that. And then that didn't work out because coaches had a disagreement. That team fell apart. So I'm sitting there like, all the teams like the Georgia Falcons in Decatur or somewhere at the time, still didn't really have a car. So with my personal relationships, that was just, so I sat there, like I said, I sat on the bedroom, just sitting here again talking to God. And then there was this team called the Georgia Dogs. Now you can tell when I got to him, my helmet was solid black. But you can tell I've been spray painting with any team I go to, I spray paint. The first team was the Georgia Dogs with white helmet. That's when we didn't really had nobody on that team. So when we was on that team, we didn't really have them. Apparently like 20 dudes, 19 dudes. Everybody knew the Georgia Dogs had always come to the game with 18, 19 dudes. That's how deep they will come. I mean, you could have 55s on that roster. Only 19 or 18 guys for sure. That's how crazy. Like I said, how you want people to buy into this brand, and this is what you're showing up to? Because like I said, I know it's not the NFL, the CFL, the XFL, overseas, but at least I want it to like I said, I'm a big kid at heart. I want this to be a reality, like make it feel reality to me, because I like to dream. I daydream every day about it. I want this to feel real. Like this, I like your show. I've been watching it here and there. So it's an opportunity to be on this show, man.
Oh man,
it's an opportunity, man. Cause what you doing, you invest in yourself. Like I told my little cousin, I'm gonna talk about my little cousin right here. He was doing music for a little bit. His name was Slova or Michi MIC. I think it's, I'm gonna say Marcus, cause I forgot his name a little bit. Same thing like I showed him my helmets, my shoulder pad. Don't stop what you doing. Keep investing in your music. Take your time, get a job. Like I tell Jermaine, little young, I call him my young boy. Like I tell Jermaine, invest in yourself. Take care of your body. I want to play football with my brothers. If you just what you want to do, Jermaine, because like he came to me the second year with the Georgia Dogs. What happened to his mom and his sister? I was like, bro, you serious about it? Like, yeah, man, I want to play football. I want to do this for my mom and my sister. I want to do this for them. Got him on the team. I try to get my brother, but you know, in his college football religion, anything that remind him of the Georgia Bulldog, because he's a Florida Gator fan, he's like, I ain't playing for them. I ain't playing for them. I brought him out there, because that's when I said, okay, the first year with the Blitz, D was playing receiver. Going in the second year, the D want to change his style of playing quarterback now. I was like, okay. So when I came with the Georgia Dog, I first got a ride up there, or I started with a truck. I drove with somebody. When I did, when my godfather gave me a truck, I drove up there with just me and one of my other cousins. We drove up there to Marietta. We took the back way. That was a long gas drive, probably like maybe 15 minutes. You know, Marietta's far, but it wasn't far from, but I got there. But I got late to practice. The tryouts was over with. Got there, I looked at the field. I sat there, got to the field, it was empty. But I know they were there, but they already there. I looked at the field like, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to get him. So I started driving with the S10 94 truck my godfather gave me. Then going into the season, we made it. And I got my buddy, stepbrother on the football team, Xavier. A different Xavier. He's from Riverdale. Got him on the team. So it was just me and him. First it started with D. Got my brother on the team. We played against the Georgia Falcons. Getting into the season, then when my daughter was born, 2018, my daughter was born. And I was like, I'm a dad now. I'm a dad now. I wasn't expecting this. So going into, because spring, the football season started in March. The season started in March. She was born around that time, so I was like, okay, let me focus on football. Let me just step away, get my mom onto this, like, damn, I'm a daddy now. Like, shoot, my daughter's here.
Your kid was born the same month and year mine was.
Yeah.
My son was born in March 21st.
Yeah.
And 2018, so that's funny. So now your kid, same age as mine. Both
Yeah, she came in when the clock hit midnight, somewhere around that time.
Really?
Yeah, we was sitting there all night. Her mom was just chilling. Everything was over here. But it was some other personal stuff that she said that made me want to say some other thing, but I'm not gonna get into that. Like I said, it was like I said, I battle demons every day outside. I could be the funniest person, but in my mind, I'm still battling personal things. That I gotta just be like, let me focus on this right here. The time of day day, that will come another time. I deal with that another time. But right now, I just want to enjoy my life, be happy. They will see me when they see me. If not, it was a hell of a ride or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was just, you can tell a little bit emotional because I don't want to get too much deep into it because it was just like, it was so crazy. When she was going, my first game, now this is a crazy thing. We went to our first game against the Atlanta Tigers. I forgot to mention that. The Atlanta Tigers. So this one, my first number was 61. Like I said, you got paid due. My favorite number was 32. And you had 32. So I started off with the Georgia Dog wearing 61. The small me, I was probably like 160, somewhere around that range. So you can tell, I picked up weight. My weight starting to get up. It's hard for me to get back to my old weight from high school, 185, getting back to it, because it seemed like my weight would front, like it would go up and down. So right now my weight's good at 170 or 174 or whatever, but it's like I said, I gotta take care of my body so my body can get to where I can get that, where I needed to be at.
So what do you want to pack on, more muscle? Or?
Yeah, more muscle. If you know, cause like I said, I'm 31. I went to the gym. I told myself I'm working out like, cause you know what I'm saying, like you get older, so I ain't gonna be like I'm out there lifting heavy stuff. No, I'm just gonna start off light. If I can't get where I need to be at, just I'm gonna work like get my body tuned up. Nothing serious, nothing major. So I'm taking the slow steps, or you know, the slower steps. So like, okay, I'm gonna start off working out light. I don't want to go push reps. Yeah, just that's what my plan. I always tell myself. But I fish a lot, so it's feel like, okay, I have my schedule. When I get off of work, I'm gonna go fish for like an hour or so. Then I'm gonna go to the gym. But like, my job, it'd be tiring. Like, I don't like fishing, so I like to have a little shot when I'm fishing. I like to think. Cause when I'm going fishing, so it's like I'm impatient. I don't got time for it. I gotta go. But at the same time, I used to fish so, but I just like to have me a little shot here. You know, it helps me think I'll be more tuned into fishing.
I mean, fishing in itself is a peaceful activity.
Like, I be trying to find my peace of mind. Like, when I try to explain to people, I like to give, I don't mind people coming with me, but 9 out of 10, I like to be to myself because I like to think. I'm a thinking person. I always think, what's the next move for me? Like I said something about music, like, what should I do next? What should I do next? Or how can I get these people attention? What kind of sound? Like, on my freely basis, I do make beats sometime here and there. It might not be the best beat. It might not be that what you want to jam to in a car. Cause I used to post stuff on Facebook, but I stopped because I felt like I wasn't getting that type of recognition, so I kind of like stopped. I used to make highlight videos. I take regular songs like we normally used to, put it with this certain video, or download highlights of certain videos, and yeah, to see what anybody like. I let Facebook talking about this copyright. Yeah, that's like, oh man.
About that.
Yeah, like, oh, it's like, dang, I can't post anything, so I kind of like, okay, let me slow down. Okay, I'm gonna make my own sounds. So when I got to the Georgia Dog, my first year in 2018 with the Georgia Dog, at the time I didn't have my car. Going into the third season, my truck broke down. Not in the third season, the third or fourth game. We started off 0-3 because we ain't had nobody. That's why I mentioned about the South Atlanta Raiders. They came back in the league. We was 0-3. And when that team folded over some financial situation, whatever they were going to, they folded. They wasn't doing what they supposed to do. They came. We got some of their players, and we took off. That's how we did to the playoffs. Because we started off, first game, got beat by the Tigers. And that's why I said it was a funny moment. They said, oh, V will knock himself out in the game. Definitely, we ain't had enough players. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that. I got a video on there. Somebody said, it looked like you got knocked out. I was playing like outside linebacker. It looked like I was playing a little safety. And I could read the holes pretty good. As a running back, I could read the hole. I remember I bragged about it. It's like, man, I was in the backfield. I missed the tackle because, like I said, I told you I got clapped back. This dude named Buffalo. I'm shot out Buffalo. A little short, little stocky dude. That man shoved me out my ankles. I'm coming to the backfield like a linebacker. I see the hole. Then I got scheme rolled by feet from fullback. A fullback. I thought that was Marshall Lynn. Then what? Got dread, wear 24, got the what's them visors, black visors.
Black visors.
I'm thinking like, okay, first time I'm reading the hall, I'm letting the play develop. I see the play breaking down. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get my first tackle in the backfield. I will get a demonstrator, but I'm gonna sit down because I ain't gonna do all that. I'll just imagine that like you're reading the book. Imagine what happened. Coming through the hole, I see him. They did this little little tiptoe move. And also, I went this way, my body going that way. And I did this. I hear the hit boys on the sideline, oh, because he did something like that. I never seen it. I know running back on tiptoe, but I never thought I was going to be the one on his highlights.
Right.
I come into the backfield like, I got you. He did this. Tick, 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 tick. My leg going this way, but my body going this way. I never in my life thought I would do. I never thought a man would make you do some stuff that you never thought you would do, and he did it to me.
Right.
And then at the end of the game, the second time, I got through the hole again. That's when I said this dude look like Marshall Lynch. His fullback wearing number 24 with dark visors. He coming in there. Then when I said, that's why I know that I be getting myself knocked out in the game because I still go in there. Run through the hole. I see him coming. I thought, what should I do? It's already too late. Boom. Leg folded back. I'm throwing my arms back. I'm body all twisted. I know when I got to work, I noticed like Solomon start hurting. Did I hurt myself? I got twisted all up. This dude steamrolled me. So I'm laying on the ground. One thing I remember, I'm laying on this Anderson Field Park grass. I'm laying on the ground like, I'm grabbing the grass, this rubbly grass. I grabbed it. But I say about like 2 or 3 seconds. I'm like, got up, holding my side like this. I went up to 24 like, dang, you ain't had to do me like that. It's all in the game, baby. It's all in the game. Pat me on my head. It's all in the game, baby. It's all about that angle. Let it out. It's all in the game. And while I pat me, I'm like, like you ain't had to pancake me like that. Like he bigger than me. It's all in the game, baby. It's all about that angle. Let it out. Pat me on the hip. I'm like, whoa. So when I got on the side, I got back playing defense. I was coming to covering a receiver. So we at those 3 games, we wasn't deep on the roster. So you know, this is the Georgia Dogs trying to make a comeback into the 18. So me, I went from linebacker playing cornerback. Did a little bit of running back, because that was my passion. I want to play running back. I'm wearing 61. I'm here. I slammed the dude playing cornerback. Slammed the dude. And so, I mean, this is like my adventure. It's so crazy because I did these things out there. And I said, okay. But then somebody said that one play against the first game with the Atlanta Tigers, I'm running through the hole. My boy Pat and TJ came in. All 3 of us coming in on this dude. We about to wreck this dude. All of a sudden, I know TJ hit first, Pat came in, I dropped my shoulder. That's when they said I knocked myself out in the game. When I looked at I keep looking at the video over and over. I think I did knock myself out. Because we all came in at the same time on dude. I'm dropping my shoulder like they dropping their shoulder. I'm with the dogs. Boom! Body twisting, I'm laying to the side like this. I really did knock myself out because they said, oh, B will hit, but he knocked himself out the game. And he wake back up like that didn't happen. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, before anybody say something, I said, I don't know if I can remember that. That's the point. I was like, I know I see it. I can remember the whole game. But if I say this, I can remember. Did I do that? See, I told you he knocked himself out. He can't remember. No, I remember the whole game. And I ran up with dude.
Yeah.
You know, like my first year, I probably did caught me a concussion with the Georgia Blitz in practice. I don't know for real, but I ain't saying I'm like they're going full theme with somebody. Then I guess well, you talking about like blindside? They got my blind side hit on kickoff. I'm coming in jogging. I seen one of my teammates need my help. I noticed that how the way I talk, I came in head like this. Boom! All my boys on the sideline. Since them guys getting big hit, my boys on the sideline. V, that's you. I'm like, yeah. And I said this right here. That's my bitch.
Hell no.
You make your first big hit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I look back at him like, yeah. I'm like, I'm doing my first year with this team, so I'm like, like when you step in a new environment, you kind of like you try to keep yourself home. Then when I seen Bullets making the tackle, I came in just jogging. Oh, I'm trying to make a first impression for this team. I want to show them I can play with y'all big boys too. Mm-hmm. I came in, boom, just throw my body into him. Just throw my body in. All of a sudden, I see my guy, I hopped up like, just a regular day, just hopped up. I seen them guys get hyped, you feed off that energy, and then all of a sudden, like, yo, that's my bitch. And the one of the guys came to me like, boy, look at me like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm just being humble, like I'm trying to impress y'all. So I'm like, well, I'm talking shit too. Yeah, that's my bitch. Yeah, what's up? And that was the first game we still out though. They beat the shit out of us though, man.
Oh damn. Even after that, after all that glory in their head, they still whoop y'all ass.
Yeah, they still whoop our ass.
Damn.
We was out there balling, but still we didn't put up points. Second game, it's a team called the Delta Danger. They whoop our ass too. I think it was about 36-0. I think we put up some points. I think they beat our ass too.
Wait, hold 36-0.
I don't know. I gotta look at it. I gotta go back on my page again. You know, like look up the Delta Danger to see what the score was. But yeah, they murdered that.
Yeah.
They murdered that.
They had some boys on there.
We only had like 13 players. That's
Oh, that's when I was okay.
yeah. That was
Out of
coming back.
19.
Yeah, and 8. You know, I was tired because you think about it, you playing receiver. I never really played receiver like that, so I'm playing receiver on offense, cornerback, outside linebacker. You know, just playing everything. I told the team about my brother, said, you want to play quarterback because we only have one quarterback. You know, I said, y'all need a backup quarterback. I'll bring my brother. My brother throw the ball. I don't know right now if he's still after this for throwing it. So, the Delta Danger. I have a picture I posted that most of my teammates say I caused a fumble in that game, but I don't believe I caused a fumble. I ran my body into a blocking receiver. You know, I'm on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I could get between the hole. I could get past a pass block for my defense. Like, I could do all those strange things like a defensive lineman. I could do the technique. If a receiver try to block me, I do what defensive lineman do. Swing that on and come like this. For a cornerback, you never see a cornerback do that technique. I do it. Even if I was like, I don't play defensive end, but I do that technique when they try to come in for a run block or whatever. I slap his arm, come under, and be in the backfield. So I mean, that's when running back broke my tackles. Well, I get in the backfield, but I just never can get the tackle because these guys got strong legs. You think my legs strong? These guys dedicated to this jump. I'm coming in diving at legs, still sliding down like I got him. Then I look at my arm. Shit, empty as hell. What the hell? And I look up. I'm on the ground. Look up. He's still. I'm like, whoa, bro. What the rest of my team, man? We supposed to be running to the ball. I'm back here, but I'm making these guys look good. Where y'all at?
Help me.
Help me. He needs some milk. And then I'm like, I never see a cornerback wear 61. This before I really, you know, gave the coach the money so I get he ordered some more jerseys. I wanted 32 so I could get back in the backfield. So the second game over there, like, got beat. And then when you look at it, if you ever get a chance to find no video, if they ever post, them the Dangers don't really post videos. They post here and there.
Speaking of who's that again?
Delta Dangers.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't really too much post videos about their games, but they post pictures. But I always try to look at the games like I said, to study myself. What could I did? I need video to look at myself. Like, okay, so I can learn about myself. Like, I need to change this. You know, so what could I did different? I want to study myself as a running back, or look at other running backs so I can study that technique. Because I want to learn the game. I just want to make sure what did I did different. And that game against that second game in 2018, I was open most of the time. I mean, some of my former teammates like, you had that swing out, you always open. You better hope they don't throw you the ball because we'll come in and crash on you. And even my former teammates on the Georgia, when we used to play, because I remember I asked JJ, hey, where y'all playing at? But I kind of like you said, Marcel, his little brother. I respect Eric, his brother. I respect him because he was a running back. He do talk to me on the sideline, talk to me about certain stuff. It just, I was always feel like I want to come in here. I told some of the guys, like, I want to come at JJ. Like, I want to come at JJ. I want that ball. Now, that game's on there. The Georgia Falcons versus the Georgia Dogs. That game on there. You just type that in. You can look it up on YouTube.
So, I mean, just most of the reels and stuff, most of the games
that's
just on YouTube? Or?
Yeah, that's a whole game. It wasn't a reel. It's a whole game. But
no. What I'm saying is, like, when they get posted, it's just on YouTube or they, like, on other platforms?
Some teams, this thing is in my post. Some teams will post that game. Some team will post clips, and some team won't even post you no video. You go be like, y'all got any film on the game? And some of they play be like, nah, look on, talk down like, you go on Pornhub and find the game. Like, you just want to watch the game so you can learn. You can learn it like, okay, so what can I do different and stuff like that? What can I do different?
Yeah.
So that second game, I'm put like this. I had guys on the Delta Danger. They like 2 hours. That's a 2-hour drive. The farthest team I ever played for was the North Georgia Steelers, the Carter. That's in Carterville, Georgia. I traveled about like an hour away. Coming from Covington, going there, even getting off at work, like say 5:30. Like I love the travel because I feel like better opportunities up the road. Like dude, I feel like that's better opportunities up the road.
Further you out.
Yeah. And people say they better pay me for coming all the way to Cartersville, Georgia. So I've been late to practice. I told the owner, R.I.P. to Kevin Locke. I'm gonna say Kevin. He was a great dude. I played against him, and he was an owner. And he told me I was about to cut you. That's why I asked you to bring back your jersey. And I asked him, I was like, "Whoa, you about to cut me?" But we need the players. we need to play. I was like, dang. But he kept it real with me. I was like, shit, he about to cut me. And I'm
Yeah.
playing for free.
Yeah.
I'm playing for free. But, you know, I'm not, but I'm, you know, RP to him. He was a great man. He funny guy. He was a great man. I could respect Kevin for that. You know what I'm saying? So, back to the Georgia Dogs in that Delta Danger game. I had players as a receiver. I was open. Same thing with Atlanta Tigers, playing against Atlanta Tigers. I was open. You know, your quarterback don't trust your receiver. You had, man, my boy Pat is a beast out there. When I seen that man Pat and his twin brother, them boys are beasts. You talking about you hearing car crack? Pow! One dude talking junk. He walking on the left. I found out my boy Monte. I don't know if you know Monte.
Hey, glasses?
Not glass. His sister is China and Mercedes.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laylock.
Yeah, Baylock. Monte, I found out I didn't know Monte tried out for the Atlanta Tigers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to talk bad about him, but I found out he did, but I guess it didn't work out for him. I'm gonna pull that here. I guess it didn't work out for him. Cause one of his homeboys played for Atlanta Tigers. I tried to recruit him to come to the Dogs. Like, hey, bro, this going into 2018 season. We were trying to be that team. Coming in 2018, I tried to recruit him. He said, nah, man, I'm loyal to Corey Middleton. That's the head coach, owner of the Atlanta Tigers.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to get him. I found out my work, one of my guys who work at my job, Will, said one of them coaches tried to recruit him. And then Will is a big dude. He's a supervisor. But he tried to recruit Will.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I hear certain things about semi-pro and all this stuff, like certain things, what coaches do to get players. I hear these certain things.
Yeah, because that's what I guess that was my next question. What's the incentive? Like, you know, if you know, you're playing for free, like you're saying, how are they recruiting people? What are they making, you know, making the worst people wild to get on their team?
I don't know. I heard some coaches will say they pay some of their players on the side, you know, especially getting them solid offensive linemen. You know, I'm like, bro, what you doing to get them? And like semi-pro say you have a try, you can get all the skilled players, the linebackers, the cornerback. The linemen come when they want to come.
Mm-hmm.
But when I went to practice, you get by like 2 or 3 linemen there, they just come there. But the rest of them be chilling. Like they come when the season starts paying them. Like, if you ain't gonna put no work out here, I hope you going to the gym because we need y'all. I hope you working on your technique to block for us because it's like me. How can I get myself developed as a running back? I need to know the details of them. Like, that's the same thing. For me, it's out of the passion and love for football. It wasn't no, because I went to them.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Rock That Runs and found out they was the Georgia Blitz. I went to them. I started talking. It started with me talking to my cousin who used to play in the NFL, to me looking through his page and finding them. Nobody put me on. Because, like I said, I'm not the only one of these guys out there doing it. That's the other guys up the road. Burnett, Decatur, Lima. These guys, I said, okay. I had somebody talk bad about, not saying talk bad about him, man, you waste your time playing football and all this stuff. But I said, what about them other guys? What made them so different from me? But you want to talk about me?
Mm-hmm.
What about them?
Right.
They doing it. If they doing it for free, I'm doing the same thing they doing.
Mm-hmm.
These guys 6'7", 6'8", 5'10", ex-football players who went to college. You know, they ex-high school players with probably got in trouble. They could have got, some had old injuries, but still come out there. Guys who did went to NFL camp, but didn't cut it, went to CFL. You have guys who went overseas. You know, they probably played 1 or 2 seasons, did a little arena football, but they couldn't cut it to that big stage. So it's semi-pro, they love for the game. I can say that they do it for the love of the game. But I can say they went to different places. Me, the same beat up helmet, I'm going to different places because like me, I wanted to do that. And I talked to Gabriel, me and Gabriel talked about it because like, I talk to Gabriel about this all the time. Like me and Gabriel, like I mentioned Chris. He's in the Army. We all know Chris. I shout out to Chris because I told him, me and Gabriel talked about Chris. We talked about Mashana Jones. When she, look at her channel. She was in a movie. I told her, Gabriel, like, man, I want to leave a legacy behind, but I don't know how to do it. If it can't be football, I hope it be music. If it ain't this, I want to do something like, you know, because I look at Chris. Chris went to the Army. This man, I think in Russia, went to Brazil or Hawaii, wherever he went to. I see most of these pictures he posts. I don't know directly where he is, but I know he's not in America.
Yeah.
And I look at this like, man, I want to have something like that. Me and Gabriel will talk about this like, bro, I mean, you know, Saying that me sitting back drink or probably smoke a cigarette, we just sitting there. I mean, we was in front of Josh's house. Me and Gabe were just talking about this. I was like, bro, I want to do something other than what I'm doing. Like, I want to do something like for real, something serious. Like, it's like I want to be remember for it, not something like I said, I'm under the radar. Nobody don't know much about me. My mom could tell you, you don't really too tough up with a lot of people. You won't even know nothing about me. I can walk right past you in front of you. You gonna be like, V? I heard of V. What he look like? Oh, he got dreads now. Like that's how it was. I mean, most people might remember I did some stupid stuff. I ain't gonna say I did that stupid in high school. Probably, like I said, under the radar. Like you would see me, but you wouldn't even know. I mean, I'll say. I really did too much in high school. Mm-hmm. I was just there with an afro, minding my business and whatever. But I ain't really did nothing that was outrageous. I mean, I remember somebody came to me in elementary. I'm gonna say like elementary. I was bad as hell in elementary, but somehow when I showed Jamal and Gabriel all in elementary, I was the A and B honor roll student of the month, something like that. I remember I used to have these awards or stuff from my teacher. I was like the principal favorite student. I was like, when you see me, hit that smile for me, boy. I'll be like this. Smile like the blaze of glory. There that go right there. My favorite principal, I think, Livingston or Fairview. It was one of the schools. Like, I had.
Wait, hold up. You went to Livingston?
Yeah, Livingston Elementary.
When?
I was like, I'm 31, like, I was young.
The only reason I asked is I went there since kindergarten.
I went there, let's see, I'm 31. I went there like first grade, my first, second, or third. I think I left. It's been a long time. I was there in my first grade. I went to Livingston Elementary. I remember Miss Hinkle. I think Miss Hinkle worked there.
Small world.
Yeah, I went there. Cause I could roll past. That was the field we used to play. I'd be like, I walk in there. That's how I used to went to the school. I remember in the backyard. You know, we used to play around in the back, like the playground and stuff. Cause I remember that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say I can't remember all the teacher names, but I know I went there. I remember I told some other kids at Alco I went to Fairview or Livingston. They want to bust out laughing. I'm like, yeah, I did went there. We don't see you in a year, but he come see you. I like, bruh, you don't know my state of mind like that. And I wasn't a violent person like that, but I just looked at them like, if it wasn't no laws in this school and then like that, y'all white folks would have got it.
Oh God.
Like y'all saying y'all don't see me in a year, but I was like, yeah, I did went there. I remember most of y'all. I think I remember most of y'all, but like I said, I do certain things, but it wasn't majorly like something to talk about. And it just, I was there for the moment and then went back on the radar and mind my business and stuff like that. So, cause I know I went to high school, but like, okay, Mark, I'll say Keeping Roll was a beast. Mark, you think about when Alco first started, yeah, it was a rough season.
Oh, yeah.
You think about the names, you could just say Eric Stokes or Maurice Valentine, Keeping Roll, what's that dude name? Malachi. But you think we should, at that time, we should be having championships right now with that, that name and that roster and the people. And I was on that roster my senior year and I got cut. I got suspended for 8 games and got cut. But when in the special moment, like I said, the only reason I keep playing because it's just the feeling that boy, because I didn't really have that opportunity to play with those guys.
Finish up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like I said, that's the reason I keep doing this, because I just want to feel that void in. Like, because like I said, those guys right down that roster, I guess I ain't gonna say it was the coaching staff, but it's like that roster of names you could say right there should have championships, caliber, belts. Shoot, PJ, man, I remember I went to the spring practice. That man run like Michael Vick. They were Michael Vick with 5. PJ with it.
PJ,
I was like, that's that guy right there.
Right.
Like I said, you could look at that roster. My final year in high school, I looked at the yearbook. Somebody showed me my name. I looked at my name. It was special to me. I seen my name on the Kobe football team. Venchez, I was like, I remember that's what I had picture day with the jersey and stuff. I wasn't there. I couldn't make it that day, but my name was on there. Like I said, it's an underdog story. I started late. Working out. Cause like I said, I walked around my chest out. Like shit, I wasn't trying to be cocky. I was solid. It just, and then some personal days with my mom struggles. I went from 185. I dropped some weight to 155 because some other things wasn't working out with my family. Lost weight. Then I'm trying to get it back. anything. Like, if anybody ever see me like, V, I remember your chest used to stick out. I'm like, I don't see it, but they be like, boy, your chest used to be bigger here. Boy, what the hell happened to you? Like, some things happen.
Yeah.
I mean, elementary, like I said, back to elementary, I was bad. And I kind of calmed down, because like I said, I sit there. If you, like Gabriel said to me, like I said, me and Gabriel talk on the phone. If you don't talk to yourself, you understand you better because you know yourself better than yourself. I do. They're not saying I'm crazy than that, because me and Gabriel talk about this. Like, I do talk to myself sometimes. And around that elementary time, I would sit down and just look at myself like, what the hell am I doing? For me to be so young, I actually comprehend the things what I was doing. Like, then when I came back, I went to veteran middle school, and one girl said, somebody on the school bus told me, you was calm down. You used to be bad as hell. Ain't you taking medicine? I just looked at her like, taking medicine? No, I actually sat down and just broke myself down. Like, this ain't the first time I did it. I did it so many times. Like, okay, what am I doing so stupid? What am I doing to myself? Like, I actually sat down and just very, like, trying to figure myself out. Like, in football, I'm trying to figure myself out. Like, well, I want to go with this. Like, I always said it so many times. Like, I want to take care of myself as a human being, as a person. But when you write about it, if I did start my team, what can I do to get these people attention or get them to come to this team? Because, you know, that's the first thing you're going to ask. Are we going to get paid? Because think about, I'm putting my body on the line.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the first thing they're going to think about. Because like you said, with the insurance and everything, like how much does that actually cover? Like, is it better for you to have a part-time job and play pro and have both of those? Or is it, you know?
I mean, I work. Almost like how they work. Okay. I get joked about it in my job about a handout, but they respect me because you ain't like these dudes out here in the street. Like, you that's your hobby. That's something you want to do. If I'm going to invest in myself, I've got to do it. And I work my job, regular job. Now, let's go to the North Georgia Steelers. You talking about leaving, getting off at 5:30, practice start at 6 o'clock. And that's an hour drive to go to Cartersville, Georgia. That's when we had the gold helmets. I got a picture of me. I thought I was fast on spell. Like I said, I wasn't getting an opportunity, no playing time at running back. Like I said, that was a struggle. But now I'm on this new team, and I feel like them coaches ain't doing no favor to them. They really looking at you. And they gave me a playbook. That's all I ever want, because you can show me something or coach me. I just need a playbook. This is what we running, right? All I need is that playbook so I can study it. Certain teams and certain coaches want you to have it locked down. I know no playbook. We don't do no playbook. I'll show you one time. But me, I need to study. They want you to be like, me, I need to study it. Like I said, I'm a big kid at heart. Like, I like to dream, imagine it. Like, I want this shit right here to feel professional. So, I guess I'm a different breed of guy, because, like, for me, I wasn't getting paid for this. I had a female ask me, do y'all get paid? I was like, nah, man, I'm playing football. It's just something I like. I ain't getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I work a regular job like anybody else say. Anybody else do. I work a regular job. 9 to 6, 9 to 5, whatever you want to call it, whatever. Then get ready to go to football practice. If you don't see my car in front of my mom's house, I'm up the road playing football. Yeah. Because the season gonna start next, and then crazy, the season start next month. So I told myself I got to slow down with this. That's like I said, I got the personal thing. I don't mind drinking. Like I said, I don't mind drinking with a couple people. I don't mind feeling comfortable drinking. I don't mind doing it, but now that's the crazy thing. Everybody who know me back then know V never drunk. Because I was so in tune about wanting to get a chance to play football. I never drunk. But now I'm getting into it. Playing football, I had a coach. I'm going to say this. I had a coach. I went to practice 2 days ago. Left work. Tuesday. Took advantage of the opportunity. Went to practice. Coach pulled me to the side. I could tell you've been drinking. I'm like, I couldn't say that. I stopped right there like, how you going to get off work? Then get you a little, come to practice drunk. Not saying I was drinking, like, how the hell? I asked some of the teammates, y'all smell it on me? No, we don't smell that. Because I don't want the image, like, I know I post stupid stuff on my Instagram, you know, just to be funny. My Instagram, you don't really see too much pictures of me or what I'm doing. Unless I have it, I'm not a photo type person. I can't take a picture to save my life of me, because it might I can't take a picture to save me for that. I can't be like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh no. And when I do, I'm like, oh, that's ugly. Hell no. I can't post that right now. You know, all the time I might take a picture if I'm doing something. Maybe if I'm out chilling with the homie like Gabriel or some other group of guys, or, you know, we chilling out You know what I'm saying? But when my first year with the Georgia Dog, we started off 0-3. When the other team in the same league with us, the South Carolina Raiders, they folded. We got their players. We talk off. And that's the field. What's that field in Conyers? We played on that field. We talk off. On special team. Now they say I caused a fumble. I had the second year on the second game with the Delta Danger. I had fun. I was in the backfield. I might not have no tackles in that game, but I was dealt. I had fun. Just enjoying myself, being happy. But I got emotional in that game because one of my teammates said, "Keep doing it." His name is Chachi. Old school cat, man. He had him a young girl came to the game. I think he had a young girl. She would come to the game and be like, "Chachi, I see you, boy." I think he was 47 years old. I think he was 40 something.
Still playing games?
Still playing. They had him a young ton came to the game, and all the guys from the opposite team or his team or whoever know Chachi be like, "Hey, Chachi, we see you." And I respect y'all. Chachi said, "Dude, you put it all on the line, but I respect you. You putting it all on the line." Came in the backfield. Now this receiver, I think he was 6'3". I remember I came in there, wrapped my arms around. He caught the ball. I came out already there. That boy got some strong legs. I thought I got strong arms, because the only reason you could tell by my arms, they're a little bit bigger. Everybody said, "Look at V arm big as hell." But they got small. But I know I got a strong grip. That's the first time this person ever broke my grip. I wrapped his legs. The gator roll. Boom. I got up looking all sad. I was like, "Sorry, my bad." I told Chacha, I'm like, "My bad. Man, don't worry, you doing good, man. You doing good." I felt like a little kid out there in the field. And then I looked at the scoreboard. I felt bad for my brothers. Like, I'm not doing that for these guys. I felt bad. Like, I really did. The running back looked in my eye. He saw this right here. Anger, the tears in my eye. The running back looked at me like, he cut his eyes away because I'm looking at him. Y'all already putting up the points.
Yeah.
My way to go out with a bang. So it's like, man, I look to the sky. I look to God like, man, I'm trying. It's the first time I ever did. I tried. Because like I said, I don't really express myself. I don't really talk to a lot of people. And shoot, a lot of people don't really know much about me. They might remember me if they see me, but they don't really too much know nothing about me. They don't even know how I talk. And I had one person, I never know he talked. He a quiet person. He seems so quiet. I'm a quiet person. Like I said, I don't mind being around people. I don't mind having company. So, let's say if I start a team, that's the hard thing about Cubs. Cubs ain't got so much talent, so much potential. What can you do to get their attention to want to play again? You gotta give them something. Cause me, I'm doing this out of my pocket for the love for it. Maybe it will take me to NFL. Like Marcel, like the one you talked, Marcus, he had an invitation to go to the CFL.
Now, explain the CFL. I never heard of CFL. I know NFL, XFL, no semi-pro.
Oh, CFL is Canada Football League. League. I watched them. I like the Chuck Richardson, the running back for Alabama. He went there, I think, 2 seasons. He played for the Stampede or something out there in Canada Football League. If we come down there, that's some guys older than me, still playing in the CFL. But they rules different from the NFL. They feel longer. I think you think about the average NFL field, like probably what is 20, 10, 20. They got an extra 5, like 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. I think they feel a little bit longer than the NFL field.
Okay.
So it's Canada football. Marcus had an invitation. I remember hearing that he had an invitation to go for that tryout. So I don't know what happened out there. I don't know if he did good. I don't know. I had another team I used to play with. He had got an invitation to go to the AFL. I don't know if you ever heard the TV show BET. BET had a TV show called something. It was a TV show about football. Couple of my guys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Couple of guys on my team when I went to Georgia Blitz, they sent out an email to coach. They said they're looking for extras, like football player they're doing the TV about college or it wasn't professional. There was a dude named Rod. Caleb was on there. And I told my mom, like, "Hey, Mom, can you take me out there? I want to go to do this interview, do this." That probably would have been it. Before Caleb went to the do an arena football or whatever, he was on that TV show. And they gave him a 2-year deal to be on that show. Whatever. That's what I heard. I'm not trying to say this is what he said. He didn't do this, but yeah, he was on that TV show. For BET.
Yeah.
Because I don't know the name of it. And I was supposed to be in there. a couple of guys didn't make it. So it's like, wow, that could have been me with Caleb and Rod.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first year, like 2016 or maybe 2018. Well, around that time, 2017, around that time, I don't know. It's been a long time. I ain't heard nothing from that show. It's been a long time.
Right.
So when we got some more players with the Georgia Dogs in 2018, so it's like we took off. We went to the playoffs. That's when I told my brother, now the third game against the Georgia Fire, that's when I played against Marcel and his brother. I played against some of my old teammates who from the Georgia Blitz. And I told the Georgia Dog, you better watch out for his brother. That Eric's fast.
Mm-hmm.
He shifty. Then when I tried to dive at his legs, he broke my goddamn tackle. I was tackling, his brother put the shimmy on me. And then when I said, this is the first time I got past a blocking receiver, I did that I seen Marcus coming like running. I was like, I know you fast, bro, but I'm going from the left. When I dive at that man's leg, only thing I know I'm going down. The thing I'm trying to do the right leg. All of a sudden, that nigga did that, the high step. Be like, I'm on the ground, jersey, that's when I was still wearing 61. I'm looking at my jersey and looking at my hand. I'm looking up, Marcus still going down the field. In that game, I got pancaked. In that game, I slapped somebody aggressively. In that game, we did got the fumble. And then in that game, I was being very disrespectful because we scored a touchdown. The first time I turned to the sideline like this, today's sideline. I was like, I was being disrespectful. In that game, I remember I slammed. He blocked me. He did grab my shoulder. And then one that I know, I slammed him so aggressively. The dude who blocked me, I slammed him, climbed on top of him, put my hands in his face mask. I looked at him, and something like that, and then I stopped. I was like, maybe before I looked at Eric, still gone. He took off. And then I looked at him, I was like, damn, I'm so disrespectful. I helped him up, pat him on the back, like good game, pat him on the back. And like, damn, I was about to sleep. Forgot I was in the football game. I slapped the door. I was like, I climbed on top of him. After I slammed, I climbed on top and put my hands in his face, man. I did something like this. I don't know if I did. I remember my hand went like this, but I was like, oh man, I'm in the football game. I put my hands on the chest and, got up, help him up like my back. I think, go back to the Delta Danger. I think I hurt somebody in that game by accident. Just like I said, I collided, we won't talk about it. I forgot to mention that with the Delta Danger. So another phone. They say I caused that phone. I said, I don't know. Come on, boy. Pat came in. Scoop, flipped that door on the field, and you see me in the background. I'm coming in, crashing in like this. With my skinny little legs at 155, with my skinny little legs. I'm coming in with full speed. Boom. And I looked at the picture, I'll see if I can find that picture real quick on my phone. Cause I came in, crashing in. That's a lot of stuff I be posting because I want to post stuff, like at them special moments, like anything. I know I don't have a lot of highlights or nothing like that, but I want to at least, and it's a good thing I do got people say, but still you saw that action though. Mm-hmm. Regardless of what anybody say, you still saw that action, and to me it was special to me because a person reached out to me and said they want to advertise me, not advertise me, but they show my skill set or whatever. I'm gonna find another time, but cause I gotta look through a whole lot of stuff. Cause there's so much stuff that I have on my Instagram or on my Facebook that sometimes while I by myself, I do look back over that. Like I could have wished I could have did more. So I could have did a lot more with it, and my homeboy Maxwell, he came to me. It doesn't matter. You still saw that action though, bro. I said something on Instagram, just looking back on memory lanes about, to me, it might not be the big stage, but at least somebody who said they reaching out to semi-pro players who play football, giving them a little bit of exposure. Right. So I sent my picture in. They posted me on their profile, posted me. That's like, and then the crazy thing about it, I did have the opportunity to go overseas to play football. I sent in my name, and I seen some other guys who do the same thing like me. There's guys from New York, New Jersey. I put my name in, and the only thing that made me back off what they said, the guy sent me an email back saying, only thing you just need your pay for your own plane tickets. I'm like, I thought you were helping us.
Mm.
And he said, but you would have a job in your own room, free rent room, whatever, how they say. Just you just go pay for your plane ticket, but over here, overseas, everything covered for y'all to play. Because we're going to have to try to get exposure. Everything covered. So I was like, I told my supervisor about it. I said, I'm not going.
Mm-hmm.
I thought y'all had everything covered for us to go overseas. Because my name got added to the list. You know me, I screenshot it. You know, I showed it. I was a list with all the other running backs over there to go overseas to play.
Mm-hmm.
I might want to say like a USA All-Star team or whatever. My name, I felt special about that. I really did felt like that was special for me because it was like, I'm about to go overseas. But then when he said, you got to pay for your own plane ticket, but overseas where you go, everything's covered for it. I'm like,
so
I just backed out.
They spun on that though. So just the plane ticket to get there, or like every place that you moving to, you paying for you, but you paying for your plane ticket.
Yeah, just to go play overseas. That's it. You cover over here. You just gotta get your plane ticket. I thought that was cool. Cause at first I was kind of a little scared. Like I'm thinking like I'm gonna leave everything behind. Just to go over here. What things don't work out. What gonna happen now? I was a little scared about it. But that was the first time. But when he said that, I was like, man, I work Monday through Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna make enough. I don't know how much a plane ticket is. But I kind of backed up like, wait a minute. I kind of felt like I thought y'all had everything covered. I thought y'all had everything covered for this, and you know what I'm saying. I should have just really looked at it carefully enough. Like I really did like. Oh, I'm about to go overseas. Like I took that like my first time going. So I did had talked to some scouts before about getting recognition and trying to go somewhere when I was young, but it didn't work out like that. It didn't work out because I hear bad names about their business, or semi-pro. You always hear these names about them, or they oh man, I wouldn't go to them scouting agents or whatever. And I heard they got somebody out there. They got a couple dudes in the arena for this one, the Georgia Force. I know you remember the Georgia Force in the AFL.
Yeah.
Arthur Brandt, that team used to own that team.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Blitz, not the Georgia Blitz, but the Georgia Force fell. I disappeared. They ain't big name arena league, but they still indoor football. So I still in the trash talking page. Hear these guys talk bad about most of them. Oh man, they don't pay nothing. They pay you just like they pay you at your regular job or something. But it's still getting them guys some exposure. They still getting them guys some looks for the big stage.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you never know. Cause I can name some. Okay, in semi-pro, there's some guys with some names. I mentioned Pat, bro. His twin brother's in college right now. He on and off.
Mm-hmm.
He plays semi-pro, but still go to college, but he ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? What's that dude? Biggs. I can't say I can name a lot of guys' names, but the Horseman lineman. Well, why y'all ain't playing overseas or ain't? Boy, my boy Zay. I played with my boy named Zay Parker. He was a linebacker. One of the Horseman linemen grabbed him. You know how you know at football, when somebody grab you trying to block you, you gotta use them technique. I'm talking about that man. Never found ain't trying to put a bid out. That man say he pop pills every day for a game. I've been on teams where I hear story guys say each game. I ain't gonna say. I hear crazy stories and crazy stories like from guys that they be like, I'm ready. Let's go hit these dudes. I'm like, that's why I said these guys play for the fun. Where you guys gonna kill each other. They're gonna kill each other.
Yeah, they play for fun no more.
It ain't no fun. This is like life and death. That's why the concussion rate is high. So I'll be on the sideline like, hey man, go on special team. You just see this man just smack somebody, right? You want me to go out there with that man smack me?
Does that ever scare you? Like as far as getting a concussion or anything out there on the field?
A little bit. I ain't worried about it. A little bit. It do worry me a little bit because, you know what I'm saying, they did say he be knocking himself out for like 2 or 3 minutes. And I was like, I ain't gonna say I got a concussion. I hope I don't got a concussion on one of them. Like, I had to go to the doctor or something like this because I can't say I don't know. I'm not gonna say if I do have it, it do worry me. I was like, man, we gladiator. We putting our body on the line anyway.
Yeah.
So it's no different than any other person. Like, okay, I had an image. I always talk to my brother. If I had my own TV show, my name on my TV show, I want to do it all. I actually talked to a wrestling promoter about doing wrestling. If football don't really gonna, I'm thinking about doing wrestling.
Okay.
Like WCW, WWE type thing.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing that. So I talked to him. He said, "You come through here. We practice Tuesday and Thursday if you like it." I was like, "You know what? Let me get, like I said, I want to take care of my body because I want to keep doing it because there's so much stuff I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's so much, like, I want to take myself on an adventure to see what's out there for me before I just say, fuck it, I'm just going to sit at home and work a regular job. Nah, I can't. I can't. I could work a regular job and still be on an adventure. I want to see what's out there for me.
Yeah.
Because I'll never know what's going to take me.
Because like you said, at the end of the day, it's a passion for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't just sit around here. I can't find a picture. Like, I got to look through a whole lot of stuff. There's no big. You know what I'm saying? That one picture I did send to you, that game, that picture I showed, you seen, I was in Alabama. I got stumped out in the summer league too. In the summer league, we play against a team called the Alabama Blackhawks. That's a good team out there. We travel by I think it's a 4-hour drive. We travel out there to Alabama. You know the routine. You got to stretch, get in the huddle. Let's go, let go. This is the first team I ever see. When I say guys smoke, drink, you guys seeing us stretching. We doing the whole team routine. They sitting there by their car like this. Then with time for game day, they walking down to the sideline. They ain't did no stretching. They just chilling on their car. Then on that, it was so funny. I told guys at my job, them guys did not did no stretching. They ain't did no pregame warm up.
Right.
Nothing. One guy come down the stair, did his regular stretch. Did not they put 48 points on us. And that was an embarrassing loss.
Dang. And then you put all that work in, you stretch it out, trying to make sure you're good to go.
Hey, good. I use your bathroom real quick. I ain't checking. What camera died on?
Yeah, I still got my phone
Yeah.
as my secondary, so I'm still recording.
All right, like I said, we're gonna wrap it up. Like I said, I'm on top. Good, you know, like on my boy Gabe. I got him on the second year with the Georgia Dog. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wait till you get out.
Go ahead, mate.
Okay.
You're still recording.
Like Gabriel, like my buddy said, my cousin on old school partner, he my cousin. He spoke good about Gabriel. Gabriel's your guy at quarterback.
Mm.
I brought Jermaine, little young dude. He a little young dude, and I want to see Jermaine go somewhere. I told him, like, if I wouldn't have so much going on, I will work with him. Cause he's still a young dude. He's in his 20s. Right. Like I tell you, my window is like this. He got the future in front of him. I always tell Jermaine, drink a lot of water. I reach out to him like, drink a lot of water. Make sure you be active. The only thing he needs to do is be active on his feet. As a lineman, be quick on his feet. Cause he's a solid. He's solid like, man. That's why I said if I had football, I want to continue in football as much as I can. Maybe be a scout, get in the scouting business. Like, put this boy into the gym. I'm gonna invest in this dude. Like LeBron looked at that dude, looked at this, I think this 14-year-old kid. I think he was 6'3". Mm-hmm. This kid's 14 years old. You can see the eyes in LeBron James. And I said this to myself, that's how I look at Jermaine. Like, you could be on an offensive line, or you could be a nose tackle on the DB line. But you gotta get your technique. You gotta work on your techniques. Like, okay, like you got like to work on a lot of things. And I will talk to him like, you know, after that moment with Michelle, you know, RP and his mom and his sister and them. Yeah. I'll go up there. I'll be telling myself I should go up there and see what they up to. You know, his brother graduated. You know, like I said, they brothers in Tennessee, Josh in Tennessee and stuff like that. So I was like, you know, they like my little brothers too. I should go up there and see what's going on. You know, talk to them like y'all straight, man. Y'all. You know, his brother. I think one of his brother asked me, "You gonna put me on the football team?" And he had some other couple dudes who wanted to come out there and play with me. Cause when guys come to me like, "Hey, bro, put me on the team." Like, look, if I put you on the team, it's like me. What's that called? Like, you go to a loan company, reference somebody else. I'm refereeing y'all with my name. Y'all honor my name. Mm-hmm. Like my production. Like, I was like, okay, I'm putting y'all out here. Don't make me look bad. Y'all gotta take this job seriously. Y'all gotta take this job seriously because I put my name on the line. Mm-hmm. Y'all playing for free. It ain't like you're gonna get this, but it can get you somewhere. Okay. So, I travel for Cartersville. The only team I will not play for is the Delta Danger. That's 2 hour extra drive. Going to North Georgia, like you going to Tennessee. They up there.
Yeah.
Delta, they far. And I told them, I travel to Cartersville. That's as far as I will go. And the Metro Atlanta Horsemen had 2 dudes from South Carolina. Now, for a team that people don't know nothing about semi-pro in Georgia, some do, some like, okay, do anybody know about this? What's the dude named Curtis something? CJ. That dude went to Alcoa, played for the Horsemen. Curtis. He played for them. Marcel, you know Marcel.
Yeah.
He played for them. I hate the Horsemen. I do not like them mother. They beat me 2. This is my 3rd time losing to the Horsemen. Georgia Dogs twice and the Riverdale Spartans. I just like, I can't beat these guys.
Yeah.
I was out there. Man, it's on that game's on YouTube. 54-0. I'm just there. I'm on the field. I'm just there. I'm like, damn. That's at the time my personal relationship, I wanted her to bring the kids out there. I was like, man, if I told her to bring the kids out there to watch me get beat to sleep, I'm on the sideline. I'm sitting on the bench with her, taking my shoulder pass out. I'm watching the game. Hey, what you doing? Look at the scoreboard. What you want me to do? I can't do.
What can I do?
That's 54-0. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's an underdog story. I don't like to go for big teams, like the big name teams. Not like that's in the semi world, the semi pro world. The powerhouse team of they known to send guys somewhere else. I like to go for the underdog teams who trying to build a program or build a brand like this. If I see somebody building a brand, I will try to be supportive. I will try to be there and like you trying to build a brand. You building a brand. Look at him. I'm showing support. I'm here to talk about my story.
Right.
I know I got so much to say, but I've been on teams who had the perfect talents team. Well, we semi-pro, you probably don't get the perfect offensive lineman. You got what you have. You can have all the skill players, but it's just destruction of trying to build a lineman core. So, trust me, I ain't the only guy who traveled to that team. I had guys let's see, there's one team, and one guy who played for the Georgia Cardinals. Man, that guy staying in Gwinnett County. A couple guys, this is the team we lost to the Gwinnett Patriots. Some of they guys went to the Delta Danger. So I'm not the only one who would travel to go that far to play football. But Delta Danger I would not go to. They too damn far. Yeah, that's 2 hour drive. Like, shit, y'all must got a room for me to stay for the weekend to practice with y'all?
You a hoe.
I mean, I could say about Delta Danger, they got fire-ass uniform. They helmets, the detail of whatever. I said, okay.
You think they paying extra as far as they do?
Dudes, I don't know. Some teams pay cheap on their jersey and still come up with 5 jerseys and 5 details on their helmet. Still, because you know what I'm saying. I'm good. You know, you got owners saying, man, I'm good on money. I don't need y'all money. Just pay $30. Y'all good.
So, I guess my next question is like, how the owners getting paid, or the owners and the coaches, how they're getting paid, just through the donations or what?
Oh, how they get paid? They're saying they coaching for free. They coming out their spare time. It's so crazy about like, okay, what? It's just a free football. Okay, look, take rec league for kids. Who paying the coaches? They doing the same thing. You might want to say it's a rec league for grown men. I don't want to say that because I should say take pro out of semi-pro because, like, you take your TV show. You want your show to go somewhere. You want this to be a brand that it might be on TV. If you want the teams in semi-pro to get picked up, let's say the XFL are investing in some of these teams, but you want your team to be really looked at, build a brand to be in the XFL, CFL. When the XFL came out, there was one dude trying to start a team in semi-pro. He was going to take his team to try out against at XFL. He got an email from them that said they're not interested, but we like the idea, but we're not interested for an outside expansion team to play against one of our teams. For a scrimmage, we're not interested. He shot his shot to take one of his teams to play against a XFL team, but they said they wasn't interested. So he tried. I said, okay. And then years go by, it didn't work out. He didn't start his team because everybody said it's hard to start a team because you got them like you investing the money in the team. And I had an owner. This new team is the North Atlanta Kings I'm with now, and I can say this is the first time I'm ever with that's mom was said owned by females.
Oh, okay.
Older ladies. I ain't gonna say female like ladies. No, older ladies, respectable ladies. Cause anything I ever went with, mostly just the mans.
Yeah.
But this is about ladies. The owner just called me not too long ago before I was getting ready for this interview right here. She talking about you gonna have your dudes ready to full because we need to get this stuff in before the season starts. We need to get so we can make sure we have our jersey. I did the jersey fit to see what the jersey fit for me, and all that. So I was like, all right, man. I said, all right, well, I'll have it next weekend. She said on the 8th. I was like, okay. Now, like I said, I know deals, and I hope by faith by God, he could help me out, make a way for me. Like I said, I got bills coming up. End up, I still find a way to make sure I can get what I need done. So, okay, the team right here, $35 fee for the tryout. And I know most people be like, I would not pay for this. How that helping y'all going somewhere? It's like, look, this do it for these people right here trying to build a brand and they trying to get y'all the right exposure. They trying to put y'all. They building their brand, we're a part of their brand. We part of them, whatever, how you want to say it. They trying to put us out there. So, and the team due is $300. So I ain't the only one, guys. You know, some guys pay that already. They pay.
That's a month.
Oh, not for a month.
Oh, I'm about to say. You almost had me choking, man.
Nah. It just they go for the referee. They say they trying to get rent buses. Cause this league right here, you try. One of my buddies used to work with me. He back in South Carolina with his family. He from New York, but he back. He said, bro, I seen you on the team on the league, bro. I'm with one of those teams. And I can't wait to play against you, bro. I was like, oh, man, I'm about to smack your. I'm talking like, bro, don't get the ball, cause he, you know, like, I posted a video of me in practice. I ran the ball, like, and I brought this dude, like I said, old school, my cousin, whatever I want to call him. He said, I didn't know B had it in him. I've been saying this, John, for so years. I'm tired of talking about it. Like, when I brought Mike to my practice, he saw me how I ran the ball. I didn't know B had it in him. I'm like, because one of my older co-workers, my supervisor, he also my cousin Charles, and he told me, Mike told me you was showing out at practice. I just dropped everything like this. I've been saying this for years. I've been that guy. It's just the opportunities of the teams I went to, it was just so hard for me to really catch what they want.
Right, not get that shine.
Yeah, you know, develop me the player. That's like this. You can't call yourself a coach if you can't coach me. I'm 31 years old. All I want is you to develop me in your style of your offense. Walk me through this. What do you want me to do? That's all. I'm looking for that right coaching technique. Okay, say your scheme is spread wing. My simple scheme is I like the I formation, you know, full back in front of me. I look for contact. I like to run between the tackles. So pretty much those simple things. I'm not used to the reverse here and all that, you know, the new trick plays. I'm not really into those tricks. I just something simple. Just get the ball, let him run. Gotcha. 2 hole, 3 hole, 4 hole, he gonna run it. That's all. You know, so I told him. I started when Charles said that. I didn't know you had any. Mike said he didn't know you had. I said I been had that, bro. I've been that person. Every time I talk about it, y'all just give me that look like y'all didn't believe me. And then when you say, "Oh yeah, I did that," and then it's like, you know, like, you ain't about that. And then you try to, you know how you be like, "Hey, bro, tell them folks about me." Mm-hmm. You know, you gotta have your homeboy be like, yeah, you know, try to explain to him. And then when I finally brought my cousin Mike to the game, he was like, he was one of those guys who used to be like, you ain't about it. When he came to one of my little scrimmage games, he'd be like, I didn't know. Right. I didn't know. I'll be showing videos of me running the ball. I mean, now the older I got, I started getting a little bit of highlights, little clips of me doing something. It ain't like I'm busting for a big y'all, you know. I'm trying to get. It's like I feel like the way I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get it. I just want my first touchdown. That's it. You know, I feel like I've been a semi-pro. I just never had my first touchdown. I feel like I always, like I said, I'm an underdog. Like I told you, I had a coach looked at me, picked another dude over me. Like, okay, what the hell? You just looked me dead in my eye. Just looked at me.
All right, give me my shot.
Just give me 1 or 2 plays. All I ask is just give me 1 or 2 plays. Mm-hmm. If you feel like I'm incapable, why kept me on the team? Cut me. I'm shit. We playing for free anyway. We ain't getting no money out of this. Right. Let me go home. I'll do whatever. Work my regular job. Go on by my business. Throw my helmet away or sell it on eBay, whatever it is, to get some extra money and be done with it. Yeah. You just don't look me in my eye. Just tell me, okay, If you don't feel like I don't cut it, just look me in my face and tell me straight up. Just be real with me, man to man. Yeah, I might cry. Maybe we all gonna get emotional, gonna cry. Maybe I might go in the woods somewhere, just cry my tears out. Just look me in my face. Just be real with me. You can't cut it, bro. Just be straight up with me. Let this shit go. So you know what I'm saying. But it's just this passion I want to do.
Yeah.
Just be real with me. Stop. You know, if I can't fit you, your style or your cut, just tell me. Yeah, I might be mad, might get hurt by it. Okay. But don't have me on your team. I'm just wasting money. I just paid all my dues, spent all this money on this stuff. I'm just on the sideline. But I show up to practice every day. But shit, can't get it. I got some old emails of the playbook for the Georgia Dog. But when I brought my boy Gabriel and Jermaine on the team, like I said, Jermaine, that for a young dude at 19, he handled himself. Gabriel, but they already had their starting quarterback. Man, but Gabriel stuck around. But Gabriel went out there in the field. I had moments I smacked some people out there. I caused a fumble in that game my second year with the Georgia Dog 2018. So after that season, I went to the North Georgia Steelers, Summer League 2018 Summer League. Travel the North Georgia Steelers. So then after that, Summer League, I think the Georgia Dogs supposed to come back. Yeah, second year 2019. That's when I brought Gabriel and Jermaine on the team. First it was Gabriel, then that incident 2019 season, Jermaine came in. And I was praising Jermaine because he's a young bull. He's 19 years old. I think 20, 21 right now. This man got so much potential. Like, you got to develop this guy. He could be a solid nose tackle or a perfect center. He just got to work on his feet work. He need to cut down, like, drink a lot of water. Don't eat too much. You know what I'm saying? We went to the Riverdale Spartans. Then I brought him to the Spartans after the, you know what I'm saying, lost to the Horsemen. We got out the playoffs. The Georgia Dogs twice got knocked out the playoff. Lost to the Horsemen again. And we went in the playoff. If we just needed one win to get in the playoff. Lost to them again. So, brought Jermaine to the Riverdale Spartans. They were like him. The quarterback said, oh, yeah, hype the ball to me. He seen Jermaine, I brought Jermaine. The quarterback came to him like, oh, yeah. Get him the ball. Get in that stand. Hype me the ball. Like, God, that quick. You ain't let the man warm up again. So I want to go and say, like, he been over, like, no homo on there. Like that. He, like, you know, quarterback said, like, his size, look at, like, you look at Jermaine, you look at him, like, damn. He looked like a big baby. But I know he could throw down. I know he could just throw down. He just need to be in the weight, like, be in the weight room to get that right. And I talked to the grandparents, like, I'm going to work. I talked to the grandparents, but it's going to be a time I will go back to Matthew, see how Jermaine doing. Like, do you still want to do this, man? You want to still goddamn play again? You know, where your mindset at, you know what I'm saying? Because they might need you. I guess because financially, like I said, $300, like, not 300 is the dues, because they go toward the bus, referees, and the field, and the jersey. Because you think about how many guys you got on your team.
Okay.
55, like you say you have 55 guys. That right there should cover something to get your stuff. Depending on, because like if the team say pay this, football teach us the responsibility as being a man, take care of our business. You know, it set boundaries for us. We all know what football teaches when we out there playing. It teaches us those grounds. That's why I need football in my life. Cause when I wasn't in football, I was kind of like you might see me post something if I'm mad in my personal life. I'm mad about this or that. But when I got in football, it's like it kept me grounded. It really did keep me grounded. Yeah, it kept me like balanced. It kept me straight. But I still act a little wild. I ain't gonna say like I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing wild. I know behind Facebook or whatever. I ain't gonna go down, cause I remember I posted a picture talking about me and my father about that big bottle right there, man. To this day, my mom don't know I throw it up in my mom's bed. She don't know to this day. I told my homeboy, like, man, I'm going to sleep, man. I was talking about everything, like I was about to snitch on myself. I'm talking about everything, like, man. He drunk to his damn, so like, what are you talking about? This is when I hit the roadblock. I wasn't on the football team then. I got cut from then first year with the Riverdale Spartan. Second year, I think 2020, after the coronavirus thing, they changed their name to North Clayton Spartan. I went there a couple times in the off season. Then when my godfather said he came, you know, he got other stuff going on, and then it's like I lost my car in a car accident. I had a Dodge on it 'cause I couldn't afford it. Now, thank God blessed me with another car that I'm back at playing football because I was letting the outside world push me to a roller coaster because I was letting so much stuff. Because, like I said, you will see it. If something messing with me or something on my mom or something personal, you might get a post here and there. Or you might not hear about it. But I was like, I tell myself, then when I look at what the fuck am I doing? That's why I said I sit there and break myself again. Like, what is you doing posting it? Nobody do not need to know what you got going on. Nobody, that's your personal business. Stop, bro. What are you doing? So, thank God I'm back playing football again. Like I said, I talk to God every day, every chance I get. I talk to God, like, man, give me a number. I found this new team I'm with. So this probably going to say Georgia Blitz, Georgia Dogs, the North Georgia Steelers, the Riverdale Spartans, now the North Carolina Kings. That's like 5 teams I'm with now. So if my body keep going, if I really be dedicated, shoot, let's keep going. I want to do the spring season, or I just be like, nah, let yourself rest and take off season, work out, and better yourself, where you want to go. Cause I was just like I said, I let certain things got to me. They took me off. It took me to, cause like I said, I talked to Gabriel, and I thank God Gabriel, my bro, and me and him talk. Everything that bothered me, he talked to me. He like, you want to go see about it? He always tell me, like, nah, bro. I was like, talking to him. He be ready, like, bro, we on the football team. We just can't be ready. He's like, no, we ain't gonna do that, bro. He's like, nah, cause I know how I get. I had put my brother on the team, the new team. Okay, Jermaine. First year I brought Jermaine out there. I think he had. He went to the doctor, found out he had diabetes. He had to stop playing football. Second, I was trying to get I brought my brother this when he played defense. He was showing like he had got cut because he talking about his neck hurt, and the owner just felt like, man, he just bullshitting because this was after the coronavirus. We came back. That's when we said the 3 teams coming back. Most of the teams didn't came back to the coronavirus. They letting us open up the field so they start opening it back up so we could finish the season. And then we didn't finish out strong enough because we got beat by the Tigers. We got beat by the Metro Atlanta Horsemen, and the season was over with. And that was it. Because we came back at the coronavirus. And 2 people I brought on the team, my brother and Jermaine, they just didn't cut it out, and they just got cut. And then transportation, losing my car, and then trying to, ask my godfather to take me back to the Riverdale Spartans for their trial. They changed their name. Then my godfather, I kind of tell that he was tired of taking me out with the Riverdale. He was tired. So I don't want to put too much on him.
Right.
So when it didn't hit me till I got the the group chat on Facebook. He said, "I'm sorry, baby, but I wish you best of luck." You know what I'm saying? Because we need everybody to practice. You ain't gonna say nothing. I was being quiet. I didn't know what to say because I'm working on saving up for a car. I was working on trying to save up for a car. Then he told me he removed me for the team page off of Facebook. He removed me for the team page. I wish you the best of luck. I was like, no, I hit him up on Facebook like, no hard. I hit him up, no hard feeling, bro. I'll come back next season. I wish you the best of luck out there. So trust me, I was feeling. That's when all like emotional roller coaster, everything stuff. I couldn't know how to deal with it because I was going through this. I heard hearing he say all the stuff that was just took me like. This ain't the first time. It just. When I was in season with the Georgia Dogs 2019, I was trying to be that man at running back. I was hearing the same thing. Somewhat outside distraction was messing with me. I'm worried about this. I should be trying to worry about this. I'm worried about that, this, that, and the third, whatever they were messing with, because I worry too much. And I'm surprised I don't got no gray hair. I worry so much. But then my mom said, "You doing pretty good for yourself. You not." I was like, "Yeah, because I got one life to live. I mean, I ain't trying to kill myself at 35. I'm trying to fight." I always tell the people, I've always been a fighter. I might not talk about it. I might not show it on Facebook or Instagram because I like post stupid stuff all the time. The only time you might see me like if I get emotional about something, then I post that damn. But it's like I said, you know what I'm saying? And I got to tell myself, stop doing that, bro. Now you see funny memes and stuff because it's not nobody's business. It ain't like these people gonna hit me up and say, "Hold your head up, bro." It ain't like none of these people gonna hit me up on Facebook, "Hold your head up, bro." Let that go.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing. You better than that. It's like sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I do think I look for help in the wrong place. Like I do look for help. It ain't like I got like 35 messages on Facebook or Instagram telling me, And with the emoji, the solid emoji with it, like, hold your head up. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Yeah.
But I said, all right. Start doing that. Just post funny stuff. Funny stuff on Instagram, Facebook. You know, just laugh. My uncle told me, stop being mad all the time. Stop being mad all the time. Laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So anything I post, anything, okay, put like this on Instagram. I know like some coaches, you'll say if coaches looking at me, looking at my Instagram, they want to recruit me, they see all the dumb stuff we post. Something, sometimes Bible verse, funny me, so something sexual, cause you know me, I'm gonna post something funny on them. But I think about like, how can I want a team to look at me if I got all this stuff on me? Just be professional.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen some guys in semi. I ain't the only guy in semi-pro. These guys be posting stuff that's funny. I be like, I be looking on that page.
Right.
I was like, if they can do it, I can do it too. Shit, but not. And so I got cut. So it was like boom, boom, like. That's when you say you heard about it on the news with the North Carolina Spartans and the Georgia Falcons had a shootout in Illinois Detroit Park. Yeah. And I told my mom, thank God, what if I did steal a car? Still had a car. I would still be with that team because they held me. I would still be with that team if I did have a car. You know what I'm saying? They would have put me get shot at because they said them niggas were dunking and diving.
Yeah.
Run on the field. So, but I'm glad it didn't happen for a reason, you know, because I was there. This ain't the first time they had a shootout. This ain't the first time. There was another, the Georgia Cars and the Columbia Star had a shootout. So it was like, but they trying to do better, and they trying to get it better, because it's like, dang, I was with, I was with the Spartans that time. I was coming back from my second year, but transportation.
Yeah.
Now I got a car again. I see my old coach, he coaching with the North Atlanta King. I'm like, hey, coach, what you doing over here, man? I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, coach, I see you out here. You know what I'm saying? And then, same thing, I see some old teammates. I see a couple of my teammates coming over from Spartans or whatever. You know, they come to the Kings. I was like, okay, I see y'all boys. And I just hope, for me, I get the opportunity to shine, make a shine for myself this season, this upcoming season. Because, like, I'm not trying to throw my life away, Lynn. That my brother told me, you better leave that deal alone, boy, because it's not worth it. My brother was supposed to come on this team. He came to the trial for this team. But now, as a man, that's his personal business. He finds some other personal things what he got going on with my mom in our house. And he had, a lady asked me from the team, where your brother? He be back home Monday. We'll put like that. You know, if you know him, he going to be back home Monday. He was all he was doing was protecting my mom, and I wasn't there. If I was there, I'd probably be out the team. And, you know, something. But it's like I went fishing. I love going fishing. I love to eat some catfish, worms, anything. Catch me like I cook fish. Shit, I love to cook fish. That could eat fish. I really got into it. I mean, you can tell in my family, man, that mother in the Greek kept me. I kept me a little 6-pound fillet. I'm throwing on the Greek. I'm whipping the pot, flip. In my plate, I'm eating good.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm a funny person. If I'm, like I said, you can tell I'm a funny person. I got good energy about myself. Like, it's just, I love it. I spend too much and invest in myself. Like, I'm going to say it again. Anybody, whatever you do, invest in yourself. Don't stop, man. What the hell you want to stop for? Because if you stop, I look at my dad and his brothers. Y'all got no motivation? Oh, I'm old. I can't do it. And then my dad said, boy, you need to throw them cleats up, boy. I look at my dad like, don't ever, after that disrespect, dad, don't ever tell me to stop. You should want me to keep going. And by the time they're hanging up, you getting older, I'm never going to stop till my body tell me to stop. I just can't do it. Because I haven't filled my needs. I haven't satisfied myself to where I want to go with this. And that's all I want. That's where I want to go. Because if I stop, what's next?
Yeah.
What's next? You most want me because want me to stop? I've been loud. Like I said, I don't have no problem joking with people about semi-pro football. I don't have no problem joking. I don't mind joking, but don't just throw it in my face every day. Playing on a free football team, and he ain't get no playing time. Okay.
I mean, you got people out here working towards a dream, and they not making no money out of that neither. So, I mean, you know, to your point, you know, measure someone's success based off of their success.
Yeah.
Like, you know, whatever worked for you, that's fine. This was working for me. So, I mean, I definitely encourage you to keep going with it, man. That's what you're passionate about. That's your passion.
Yeah.
Can't nobody take that away from you.
Yeah, I mean, some people might think that's funny. Some people might be like, bro, I hope you make it, bro. Okay, well, I'm 31. Maybe a team will, a professional team overseas, or I'm gonna say the Atlanta Falcons might give me a call. You know, that's a big threat. I mean, I'm taking a risk. I'm shooting my shot. I'm shooting my shot, but I'm just saying, I did it. Yeah. I just want to say, I don't care if I get signed a 1-year deal or I'm on the practice squad. I just want to say I made it.
Just to say that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm there. I just made it. I don't care if I'm on the front cover or I got a Nike deal. I don't care if I do not get that. I don't care. I just want to say I fucking made it.
Yeah.
I don't care if I got signed to the practice squad. I'm there, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there. I'm through them. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say I made it.
Yeah.
And then after that, they cut me. Hey, it was a hell of a ride. I ain't touched the field yet, but I was on the team.
Right.
And then speaking of that, I had a dude who did try out for the Falcons. He played on the Georgia Blitz. Hulk. He tried to be his own agent. It didn't work out. He was 27, 2016. He tried out for the when the Kennesaw college football team was trying to start their own football team. I think Kennesaw State, whatever that is, close to Marietta. He went out there. They said they only accepted younger players. It was a couple guys. Then when the Blitz was trying to come out, or I think the new Blitz was starting. He said he tried out for the Kennesaw Hornets or whatever. He tried out for them. He got cut. Then I guess he went to the Georgia Falcons, Atlanta Falcons. He tried to try for them, tried to be his own agent, and whatever. They didn't work out. Cause I guess protocol you gotta have your agent or somebody with you or whatever.
Okay.
So just mama say you go to court, you want to be your own lawyer. That's not gonna work. You need to use some people.
Well, Jesus, ain't how it work in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we had a good little segment, man.
Yeah.
You definitely told your story, man. I'm glad you was able to bring it here. And hell, shoot, I think I'll be one of your first interviews, right?
Yeah, this is my first interview. Yeah, this is my first interview. I just wanted to give it a shot to show support, show you love.
Yeah.
I thank you for giving me the opportunity. I wish I could have said how I wanted to say it, but it was a good story because, like I said, do not just give up.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's stupid for you just to give up. I'm not saying it's stupid because you might have personal things going on. You might not do it.
Life happens.
Yeah. I'm 31. Shoot, I'm 31.
Mm-hmm.
I got money. I just ordered. Recently, I went on Nike.com and just ordered me some new cleats for my team. And then I'm about to go get my helmet done. You know what I'm saying? I hope there's a team out there, like I said, it's only you have here. I'm going to say this one more time. I want this to be the last ride for me that I get the chance to play overseas. Play for Japan X League or European Football League. That would be a big dream. Just one shot to play overseas or be on the practice squad on an NFL team or go to the Canada Football League or the Rock bringing back the XFL. Just get one shot.
Right.
1 year deal. I'm not asking for a 5-year deal because they ain't going to pay no big money on me. Like, but you 32 years, get them a 1 year deal.
You risk.
You risk.
You liability.
One hit to the knee. Oh my God, my knee's gone. That's what I mean. That scrimmage game, I did got hit by the knee because it's like, if you try to tackle me high, I ain't going to go down. That dude did a perfectly formed tackle. I did a little smooth cut through him. That's why my buddy said this. My cousin said it. I went to the scrimmage. I didn't know he had hit him. I made that. Let's say it like this. I'm gonna put it like this. 2 linebackers, I cut in like this. They did a little trick. I cut in with the ball. Bro, hit my leg. He formally tackled me. I was like, boy, because the owner said, do not hit by the leg. They didn't give me that. That man came in like this. I'm cutting in. Like, he hit the leg. Under I can do. I'm going down. The whole defense jumped on me. I'm like, y'all regular motherfuckers. They jumped on me. I was in there. I'm like, y'all hear me? I was like, man, I had the ball cut in. Also, I know the whole team on the defense jumping on me. I'm like, you motherfuckers. The letter said do not tackle by the legs. This more said, once you grab them legs, I'm still standing. I was like, man, fuck it. I see the whole defense running at me. I'm like, motherfuckers.
Hey, dog.
Yeah.
But any closing remarks, man? Anything you want to tell people as far as, like, I guess as far as how to get in, how to stay in, or whatever have you, just any closing remarks.
Just keep doing that, man. If that's that passion that you want to do, just talk to God about it. The thing I talk to God about it. If it's not, you could, like I said, you can't call it semi-pro or whatever you want to call it. Is you coming out your pocket. If you're doing music, you coming out your pockets. If you're doing your own YouTube channel, you're coming out your pockets to get somewhere. And I like your shows. I like what you're doing right here. Anything you do, you coming out the pocket to get somewhere. I didn't got this from the market. It came out my pocket. My new cleats about to come in July 15. I ordered my cleat custom made for my team color, black and gold, with my name on it, with my number on it. Nike. Hey, if y'all like Nike, you better go to Nike. They custom made that shit. So that's coming out of my pocket. So I try to every day of my thing. Like I said, I'm a big kid at heart. Anything I do, I try to do it to make it seem real, the reality, and make it look professional. You know what I'm saying? Let's say Nike.com. I got a Nike deal. I'm an artist from Nike. Got a Nike deal. But they ain't paying me.
That's your shoe.
Yeah, that's my shoe. But I don't got no Nike deal with them. But in my mind, I got a Nike deal with them. Bank account still zero. So
it's all about perspective.
It's just my perspective, my point of view to make it realistic for me. You know what I'm saying? I had one person ask me, "You get paid for that?" I was like, "This is here now. Bank account still zero." I wish I could get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? You think I still working my job?
Yeah.
If I don't get paid, I'll leave. Hey, I call my supervisor. Thank you.
Right.
I ain't gonna cuss him out because I might get cut. I need to come back. I might get cut, but yeah, I gotta come back.
Right. Because it's all for the love of the game.
Yeah.
So if you was able to get paid for it, I'm pretty sure like, yeah, you drop all that. Like, yeah, I'm getting paid for this, blah, blah, blah. But, you put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. You put your finances into it. But,
and I got a membership at Planet Fitness. I got a membership too because that's real. And then I gotta slow down. Hey man, ain't nothing wrong. Athlete, trust me, I'm gonna tell you like that. There's nothing wrong. What? A little bit, cause you know what I'm saying, a little bit, a little bit. But cause I was about to say, I play with a lot of guys in semi-pro. That guys on the sideline make a play. Hey, let me get a cigarette. Hey, shit me a short. Coach, you need me? Pow, pow, pow. Y'all see that? Yeah. I'm like, what the? I'm looking at him, dude, like, hey, let me get that short play, boy. I'm like, and you got guys talking about, I'm not trying to put nothing like that. Think about LT, linebacker from New York Giants back in the day. I'm trying to make this quick. That man smart every game. Lawrence Taylor, he's smart before every game. So I know it's just like, I'm seeing this shit. I'm not trying to talk bad about no athlete in semi-pro. Everybody got their own way. Me, I listen to music, or I zone out. I smoke a cigarette before a pregame. I just go think about a lot of stuff like, I'm going to war or whatever. I smoke a cigarette by then. I was like, man, I need to stop smoking. This ain't professional. This ain't professional for us to do this. But hey, man, you got dude play music. Dude might pull out the gun for the game. I'm like, yeah.
Wait a minute.
I'm like, these boys, wow. I'm like, man, I'm about to get shot. I'm playing for some reckless players. And then when the folk broke, I remember I had got in a brawl. One of my teammates, they always tell you, if brawl be breaking out sometimes, never take your helmet out. Do not run on the field with no helmet. I'm running out on the field with no helmet, and I seen the Miami Hurricane versus the FIU brawl. Dude running out on the field and shit. I'm running out there like this. Then I see the other team linemen stepping out on the field. I'm like, ooh, I got to step behind my linemen too. I ain't gonna lie. I seen them big boys step on the field like this. I went behind my lineman. Hey, I got my security guard. Y'all handle that shit. Right. Like, no,
my life.
like, no boy. And then it's funny. And the guy who ran on the field with me, we said, hey, we talked, man. We said, hey, man, it's football, bro. It's football and all this shit. But I was like, man, what they got to be this hard nigga I got to fight? I ain't say we ain't hooked, but I started that shit in that game. I did some petty shit. I grabbed him. Then he put me, I was like, what's up then? Then I was like, out of all people, I'm like 5'7", 5'8", man. You know what I'm saying? This guy about 6'2", 6'3", and this shit. This nigga got reach, and if he reach over somebody hit me, I'm like, oh, this dude right here gonna get it. I was like, and then me and him. The third time we met up, we talked about it. He's like, man, it's just football, bro. You know, we all have our emotions get up. So I was like, yeah, man, I was joking with him. Like, why they gotta be the tall dude for? It could have been something about my height. Why they gotta be the tall dude? He's like, man, it's just football, bro. We all get it better. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I started that shit. I started that joke. Cause I was just, 2018 was wild for me. You know, I was enjoying myself. I think I let my emotion, like I said, I let my emotion get the best of me. But, yeah. But it's good.
Gotcha. Before we end, man, let them know where they can find you, where they can watch, your highlights or even the full game if they want to.
Well, if they want to watch the full game, I sometimes share it on my Facebook page, Score Sports 58. I know most people don't want to pay $10 to watch the game. It's just, okay, you can pay $10 on your PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Score Sports 58. Shout out to them because. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get semi-pro name. They post all the games. And semi-pro really trying to get it. Because back in the old days, them dudes were hitting. And that's when I told you about JJ said this. It's getting wore down. I said, nah, y'all still there. So if y'all see me post something on my game, hopefully I'm praying to the Lord. I have some good highlights I can post on my Facebook. Keep it going. Or showing y'all my daily things, daily workouts or something, keep it going. Because normally, I'm a secret person. I don't really post too much on my Facebook, but I do want to advertise myself.
Yeah.
I don't really don't share much about it. I used to be like sharing with my team, what team we playing with the other team, but now I kind of like, I just keep it to myself, you know what I'm saying? But I feel more, being on the show with you, I feel more comfortable, you know what I'm saying? 32 Chito. The only reason I got that nickname, my supervisor and my coworker gave me that name. Chito, Samson, Hercules. I know a couple people you might know used to work at my job. Cause I got a lot of names. That's why I say 32 Chito. Shatito, whatever. and when you see that, I used to be 32 Spartan. I changed my name to 32.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Shatito. So I got funny stuff. I find stuff on Facebook posted. I don't really post. Like I said, I can't post no pictures of myself. Okay, should I be like this? Should I be like this? Nah, man, I don't even feel right. So mostly, you might go through my stuff and find a lot of personal stuff, but I need to think about deleting them because I put too much on the line about, like you said, I wear my heart on the sleeve too much or whatever. So some be some funny stuff I post, but you might find some football videos on me, like I said, you know what I'm saying? But this season, hopefully I get some more videos. One video I got of me, I'm on the sideline. I'm on the sideline. I said, it feel good to be back. I'm with Gabriel. Me and Gabriel chopping up on the sideline with this dude named Foe. I forgot his name. But we chopping up on the sideline. I know you seen that video I posted on Instagram. I said, it feel good to be back, praying with the emojis on. Ain't redeemer, but like I said, that's scrimmage game I was at. But it said, hey, we had it in. I wish somebody could have recorded me. It's like I said, I don't have nobody to record my game to show me, or if I don't know if I'm gonna get an opportunity. And I hope and pray this season. I want to be that guy, cause I know Gabriel gonna be that guy. I know Gabriel got my back. Cause me and him played together in backyard football. We played together in semi-pro. And I'm blessed to have Gabriel. And before I end this with you, bro. I just want that one opportunity to have George, Jamal, Gabriel, my brother D, dudes that I grow up from Mountain View. One more ride. What's this dude do? One more time. I know everybody got kids, Bill, but we'll just get together and do it one more time.
Last ride.
Yeah, last ride, man. So I could just be like, have that great squad picture, like we here. I don't want to take no squad picture with outside dudes that I know I ain't gonna hang out with like that on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with my brothers I growed up with, let's do this. Even I wish I could have that, but something might happen, something might not happen. Yeah. But I'm glad Gabriel with me. Now my bro right there, and y'all gonna see Gabriel tear it up. I know he ain't gonna post much about it. Like I said, you can look on my Instagram. I post Gabe picture. That mother look like a real goddamn quarterback running out there with the blue cleats. Get it. So y'all know, cause y'all know. I'm gonna end it like that. Y'all know, cause I really haven't talked much about football or what team I'm with. Cause like I said, I'm on a probation period with this team, cause they They say we on the team, but we're not really on the team until we do this. I need to get me a physical. I gotta take a concussion course class. I'm like, the fuck? I don't want to play football. I ain't gonna talk bad, but I gotta do that. I gotta get me a physical in so I can let them know I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do it. Cause this the first team owned by a female. They got male coach staff, but they the owner, the board, female. And when her name is Miss Kimberly Smith, I think. One of our players got hurt at the scrimmage game. We were sitting there chopping up, like, just being us. She said, "Why y'all not taking a knee? One of your players are hurt." When she said it, we all took a knee like this. Yes, ma'am. She wasn't playing. She about her business.
Yeah.
She called me not too long before this interview. So when you gonna have the rest of your due wins so we get these jerseys in? When she said that, yes, ma'am, I'm gonna have it next Wednesday. I'm not Wednesday, next week.
Right.
All right. She ain't playing.
Yeah.
I respect the outside. This is the first team I ever been on who these ladies ain't playing. You got your board, your man. I don't know how it is, but just look up North Atlanta Kings.com. You can see the board members, who the owners and all that. They, you know what I'm saying. And then we got a scrimmage game on the July 10th.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna touch on. I saw that.
Yeah, July 10th. The address out there, if y'all like to travel, y'all come out there, show support. Show support for a lot of young guys like us. This is another running back. He's 29, 31. Show support for us. We want to build this brand and make this look like something. You know what I'm saying? Make it look like something.
For sure.
We need the fans. We need y'all to help us to build this brand. So it's like $10 again. Or if you don't like football, you think it's not y'all. No problem with that. But we just as us, I would say as us black people or the community, we need to come together to build it. I went to a semi-soccer game by Mexican. No shade. And Gabriel told me he do security for them. I think what's that team? It used to be called the Silverback for Atlanta Silverbacks, but Gabriel used to stay somewhere around Decatur or something like that. We went up there. You got your restaurant by Mexican. And these guys had fine-ass jerseys. He said the community, they come together. They did all this.
Yeah.
You had two sets. You had one game where you and another game, and then over there, I guess this field had like 3 soccer fields. I was like, damn, bro, you do security all year? Yep. And I was like, man, look at these soccer players. Mexican little soccer. But look at their uniform. Their uniform so fine. How they do this? Do they get paid? He's like, nah, man, it's similar to what we do in semi-pro. Like, we need a community.
But they got a strong community.
Yeah. We need that. Like, we need y'all support to build this brand.
Yeah, for sure.
With y'all help, it will help us bring in the players we need. Okay, do it for the love. Just do it for the love. That's all we ask. Do it for the love.
Yeah.
I went to John Hill. And when I went to high school with John Hill, I tried to recruit him. I'm saying, hey, bro, so I was like, hey, bro, you still playing football? I would go to certain guys that I went to school with. Y'all still play? Like, man, I'm working or, what's his name? He doing little movies here and there, like little short film. I was like, you know what? That's what I said about Michonne and Chris. Michonne doing her little acting skills and stuff. Like, me and Gabriel talked about. That's what we want to do. Like, we want to leave something behind for people to remember us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's good. You know what I'm saying? Just support us. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. And not just me. We got Gabriel out there too, man. Support us.
Facts.
Yeah, support us. That's all we asking for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing this for nothing. Putting my body online. Now, if you see my leg get snapped back and all that, just support me at the hospital, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Support me at the hospital. Like, I accept donations.
I'll make sure I put that on here though, man, so they can go out there and see that. We don't want to see his leg, bro, but we do want to make sure we
being
support.
funny. I ain't gonna wish that on myself, but I'm just, me and Gabriel, that's my role. But now I'm gonna tell you this: what guy would travel to Gabriel's house? Me and Gabriel been friends for a long time. I was spending the night over his house for this show in. I'll go to Gabriel's house. That's how my ex-girlfriend got married. You always spend the night with Gabriel. I was like, bro. He stayed in Decatur. That's like, not in Decatur, but stayed somewhere on 285. So that killed the trip for me. I leave Friday, spend the night, wake up in the morning, Saturday morning, and we would go to practice Saturday morning and go to practice for the Georgia Dogs. And that was like, me and him like, bro. And his mama said this, oh, that's my son, Jamal and Gabriel friend. you know, we old. We none of our friends don't hang out like that, but they still hang out with each other. You know, I'm 28 years old. I'm going on my homeboy out of Crab to go to football practice with him, to pick him up to take the football practice. And I'm not doing nothing. What the hell I'm doing? I'm crashing with his family. His mama still showing me love. Like, oh, that's Jamal and Gabriel friend. They growed up from Madville. I'm happy. They invited me to they family cookout somewhere in Sugar Hill. Duluth, somewhere going like towards Sugar Hill, like past Norcross, around Norcross. Gabriel stayed somewhere around Norcross, around that area. So yeah,
Gotcha.
and that when you know you have real friendship like that.
Yeah.
If your homeboy let you sleep on the couch, that's like, dang, I'm about 28, still sleeping on my boy. I'm like, man, what the hell, dog? Like, we ain't high school no more, but hey, that's that real friendship right there. Cause me and him, that's my football buddy. And for anybody who is my football buddy, we travel together.
Yeah.
If I got the call, let's go.
Yeah.
I got my own. I don't need. Well, sometimes 9 out of 10 might need help on gas, but we gonna go. We gonna go.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good. Hey, 2018 was fun for me, but that's why the outside stretch on my personal relationship. She thought I was out there. I was like, nah, I'm going to football practice.
So, man, you just trying to build a dream, man.
Yeah, that's all.
But yeah, man, we gonna end it here, man. I know we got a lot of good content. We brought you out here to give us your story, man. I appreciate you coming on set, man, because you didn't have to, but you did.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate you, you know, supporting the show. And I'm supporting you as well. So you know, hopefully, you know, this story gets some traction, man, and people learn what life is behind the scenes as far as, you know, being in this game, being in this, you know, semi-pro athlete, and choosing to do that versus being out here doing God knows what. You know what I mean?
Because what you said right there, doing God knows what. You know what I'm saying? That really what I tell myself, like, man, my dad, my family, most of on the male side of our family went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
My brother said he went to jail. My little brother went to jail for protecting. He said, I told my brother, it's not worth it, because I actually cried in jail. He told me he cried. So it was like, I'm either going to put myself in a situation over something or something stupid to put myself in jail. I'm not trying to go that route. It's okay to go smack a person every now and again. It's okay to just want to be like, pa, 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 pa. Who you talking to like that? You know, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta turn the other cheek. But sometimes you might want to be like, hold on now, who you walking up to like that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to encourage violence, but we always had there's gonna be a time of day that like, look, guys, look out for me, because if everybody get the right hand with the left hand follow through. But I always kept calm about stuff. I was, but now I'm back in football. I'm very calm. I'm grateful for you to give me an opportunity on the show. I was like, you know, so I was happy because I've been watching your stuff, and I was like, I was happy. You know, like happy to be on here, and I'm grateful for being on here. And shout out to my boy Gabriel Tony. I'm gonna keep talking about my boy Gabriel Tony, because he gonna be our quarterback. That boy out there ain't playing. He gonna be our quarterback.
Right.
I know they was at practice day. I still came because I was supposed to be at practice today, but I want to come and talk about the team, North Atlanta Kings.
Okay.
So any guys who looking for a team who want a second chance, man, come on, like we need all the help, but you got to invest in yourself. You got to sit back and just think, like, what you want to do. If you want to sit around here, I know y'all work out. I know y'all. If you could do this, I'm not trying to put no name. If you could sell drugs, bust all these females down. If you can run from the police, I know in Madden, he got that breakaway cop speed. On Madden, we all play Madden, we hear that. He got that breakaway. He said, I heard it too. He got that breakaway cop speed. We need all the help.
Yeah.
You know, we'll help build this brand and make it look professional, help build it to where that people want to invest into these leagues and put money in these. Because I don't want to say I'm done with football now, all of a sudden these guys starting to get paid now. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers, y'all getting paid now? Well, I was playing for free. Now y'all just not, I want to say I'm quit. I'm hanging up my helmet at 34. Y'all just not getting paid now. Man, hold on, I'm coming back out of retirement.
Lord Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up. I don't care. I'm 31 years old. I'm still doing this job. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up, man. Right. Male and females, don't give up what your dream is. If you love music, you rap, sing, you write stories, make short film movies. Cause I did short films.
Okay.
back then. That was before I even got into semi-pro. I did short film for somebody else. Michael Red or something. I got a picture on it. It's an old picture on my Facebook, and just got to look through some stupid shit just to find it. Yeah. You know, like way at the bottom. This one I had an afro. I'm laying on the ground in the scene. There's a picture of me got shot in the foot. I'm holding my foot, and in my verse, I made in my own verse. Like, you ragging motherfucker, you shot me in my foot. I'm gonna get you back. And then I did another short film as a bad guy. I was supposed to be just like a street thug. I had the dread, and in the clip showed me I got handcuffed. They took me to the woods, talking about so you like the prostitute girls. Like, man, what you want me to do? My script was like this. I don't know the video still up. I think he just disappeared. The guy just disappeared. He used to stay handcuffed and he just disappeared. My script was this. I give you anything you want, bro. What you want, man? I got it for you, bro. What you want? You can't give me nothing, but you like to hurt these females. I'll replace another actor to be a pimp, like a little hood dude who whatever. But in the scene, I got beat the fuck up, shot, burnt up. Jeez. I did small films too, so it's like there's so much stuff I never talked about. Oh yeah, they did tag me into it, but I guess the picture gone. Like I like trying things. You know, I like to do everything else. I like to be adventurous. I like to go out there and just try. Right. And see what you know what I'm saying. You heard my beat, but I said I'm trying to find my place in this world. I relate to that beat. And you said, bro, I felt that because I know I just want to find myself. Where I want to go, what direction I want to go. Would I have it? But yeah. Or I just be in under the radar again. Right. Yeah. So thank you for having the opportunity for being on here, man.
Thank you for being here, man. It's always a pleasure to have people come on, man, and want to be seen, want to be heard. You know, that's the whole reason I started this whole show was to give people an outlet. Let people come out that don't normally come out and talk to people, whatever. So I definitely appreciate you coming. So with that being said, man, I think we can end it here. This has been an episode of the interview. This was the Underdog story. So, I appreciate, Venchez for coming through. And I think we had a good, like I said, we had a good set. I got to hear a lot of your story. I got to learn more about the semi-pro league that I didn't know before until now. I tried to do my homework, but I definitely know more now.
I'm in the Trash Talking page on Facebook. I'm not going to the Georgia Falcons or the Atlanta Tigers. I hear bad names because you do got teams out there will take your money. There's a team called, it used to be the Metro Atlanta Eagles. You have teams who will take your, owners will take your money, not the players. They will pay their dues. You have owners out there who like, get your money. Oh man, we got to fold the season. We can't make it. They run out with your money. So you got to be careful. So you got to really find them teams. Cause it's just like you got to be careful what female or a person you choose to be in your life or who you lay up in bed with. Because you will go through some stuff, and I'm not gonna get into that right there. That's why I said like, they take your mind away. But yeah, you just gotta be careful. That's what the new young like the team. I'm gonna make this quick. The team I'm with, the North Atlanta Tigers, not the Tigers, North Atlanta Kings. We got maybe four or five guys who fresh out of high school, young guys. So I treat this like I said, my mother professional. Y'all rookies to semi-pro. I told them I've been in this jump for 5 years. This y'all first year? Yeah. You just get used to it, because in semi-pro, you ain't going to get your linemen. Your linemen will come, you might get like 4 or 5 linemen. But really, we need linemen. We got one dude said, I don't know if I can finish the season, because I'm talking to some college coaches. I found out in the rule, do not tell them people that you play semi-pro football because they think you got paid, and then you'll go through a probation period that you go to their school, but you won't play football because they thought it's the NCAA rule, whatever they call it. Because they think you got paid. I'm like, man, what's the difference? They still playing for your school. You want your kid. Man, I think he's 23, 24 years old. He's a solid left tackle. So, but yeah, I talk to these guys. I've been in this jump for 5 years. And there's been moments I've been off of football. So, I ain't going to say I would love one day, after I get done, I would want to coach rec league football, get into coaching rec league football, and work with young kids. Hopefully work with kids in 14, 15, and work with them. But everybody tell me, your best bet start with kids who like 6, 7. That way you can really mold them to the player you want them to be. Because 14, 13, 12, they already got their mindset of what they want to do.
Yeah.
So you can't coach them. Start with them young and mold their mind to be that player.
Right.
Because 14, 13 years, like, man, I ain't running no goddamn suicide. I ain't doing no bear crawl. You know, like, man, like, bro, do you want to play football? Oh, you think because your name hot.
Right.
Your name hot in the street? Well, you on my team. Get to work, bro. All that's me and your father going. We gonna get the hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to build you. And I want you to have something. But I'm not gonna be ignorant because that's stupid for me to say, oh, me and your father gonna hit. That's stupid of me as a head coach. Because I'm giving them a reason to sue me. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know. Because,
Don't want that.
you know what I'm saying? That's stupid of me to say that. Like I said, that's stupid. But, yeah, man. I want to work with young kids and give them an opportunity to go somewhere. And I want to work with young guys or be that voice, like I said, be that voice to give. There's other opportunities out there. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't do it. Don't. Because if you do, then you're going to be 34, 40, 50, and then you're like, damn. We got some folks who used to be DJ back in the day. Tell me I should have kept on going. I was a fire DJ. What the fuck you doing now?
I ain't serious.
What the fuck you doing now? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck y'all doing. What is y'all doing? Chris, Mashawn, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, bro. You know, sis, bro, keep doing what y'all doing. You keep doing what you're doing. My little cousin, Marcus Hitch, keep doing what you're doing in music. Anybody who doing what they doing, keep doing what you're doing. It might take a while for y'all to pick up that steam. It might take a while to pick up that steam. It might take a while. But keep doing it, bro. Because, like, we got one life to live. Because if we don't, like he said, I support this man support me. This man trying to make something for us. He giving people that outlet. Shit, none of y'all don't know nothing about me. But I came on the show. Shit, y'all see me post pictures of football here and there, maybe. Y'all still don't know nothing about me because I'm still going to be on the radar. I'm still going to be an underdog in y'all eyes.
Right.
Y'all might hear about me, y'all don't. So, hopefully, support me. Support Gabriel. Y'all know Gabriel. Y'all know Gabriel. If you see Gabriel, you see me. If you see me, you might see Gabriel. What's the difference? Yeah, man.
Hey, man, but to end it off, man, this has been another episode of the interview. This has been episode 5. This is the Underdog story, man. I thank you for Venchez coming out. I'm glad we was able to make this thing happen, man. And, hey, like you said, man, just stay focused on what you trying to do. If you're passionate about something, keep at it. Don't stop, don't quit, no matter what anybody else tell you, because that's your dream, and that's your love, that's your heart. Make it grow for you and make it go further.
Just be happy.
For sure.
Just put a smile on your face. I mentally got them. For real, but my uncle told me, be happy, stop being mad all the time. And I know y'all, be happy.
Right.
Shit, write novels, write poems.
Something.
It's something.
Right,
It could be,
right
hey, it could not be the best poem, but you trying to find that passion. Shit, I ain't the best rapper. Shit, I could throw y'all a song about that right now. My first song or whatever. I ain't the best rapper. Shit. But I'm doing something to find that passion. Keep doing it. I support y'all. Let's go.
For sure, for sure. All right, man, we out of here. Y'all have a great night. Peace.